Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How's everybody doing? It's been a little while. Everybody, let's see, I'll go real quick. I saw Johnny Siams here. Hey, Johnny, how you doing? James Morris. Cobus, thank you for coming by. Robert Mack, Jake. Let's see if I missed anybody. Time to get going. Bobby E.T., how you doing? My God, Mr. Mitch is here. Oh, I didn't put up I got to do a couple of things here. I'm running behind this morning. Sorry, guys. For some of the people that don't know, when the last day that we were in Pate, our little white Liton, she was only 7, I think. She passed away. So when we got back this last night, we put her all in the box and the Buddhist stuff, and then this morning we went out and we put her in the ground. So she was a good one. She was a good dog. Let's see, did I miss anybody? It's Robert, Matt. Brock, how you doing? Glad you can make it. I got to send out the links. Hey, Pooh on the go, how you doing? Let's see, why you tripping? Glad you could come, E.T. Let me go real quick and put a couple of these out. Give me 1 second here. Otherwise, besides the dog passing away, it was a good trip. Of course, I didn't get a whole bunch of footage, as normal. I didn't get any actually. I carried it in there, but it didn't do. Oh God, I'm trying to do 2 things at the same time. Sorry, guys. Hold on. Maybe I should just try not to do this. Give me 1 second. My mind doesn't go that quickly. And one more. 1 second. Okay. Thank you for waiting. One more clip. I think I have this. Hold on 1 second. I have to see if I do. No, I don't. Which figures? Let me do this. I hope I can see down here everybody's. Hey, Chris. I can see. Hey, Douglas, how you doing? On the go again, saying hi. Everybody saying good. Take a second and say hi to everybody, because I got to open up my line on here so that I can open it up on my computer. Fairly easy to do, but I got to get the QR code. And there it is. Now I can do that. Maybe 10 seconds here now. Let's see. Put that back to normal. Hey, Joe. I see Joe super chatted me. Thank you, Joe. Let's see. Where's here? Paste and enter. I think that should do it. Okay. Now I can, because right now I can't see anything, so I know you guys can hear it. And by the way, what's the, Chris is here, I know. What's the video and the audio doing? Thanks, Joe. You're the man. Welcome, too, by the way. Uh, let's see. Gads. Did I say that right? Hope I did. Thank you for coming by. I was talking to Bobby this morning a little bit, well, texting, and my 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 daughters, both, and my wife have excellent voices. So what I'm going to try to talk her into is when, and if you guys have the next, what I'm calling Bobby is the singing channel. I'm going to try to talk her into come on if you guys would sing a Thai song. I think I might be able to get her to join in. Maybe, I don't know for sure, but I think she's got an excellent voice. So. Hey Raymond, welcome. Doing great. Yeah, I bet you sure. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Let's Raymond saying hello, and everyone from Livingston, Texas. Welcome, Raymond. I know Robert said he was going to go live this morning. He, of course, is the Superman that he is. Wanted to make sure that he wasn't going to interfere with me, which is just integrity. I mean, stand-up people here, that's for damn sure. Every one of you people here are stand-up, no doubt in my mind. I know it makes me happy to do the live streams and talk with everybody. So, I told Robert maybe he wants to jump on and come live. I don't know if he's still in Saigon. He's in Vietnam somewhere. I know that I talked to one person that had went there and in anticipation of the Vietnamese putting out a 1-year visa next month, was rumored, and now I guess they went the other way, and you have to leave after 30 days no matter what, unless you're maybe got a 5-year visa. But anyway, so I don't know what the situation. He's going to another country. He's not going to go every 30 days and have to deal with that because he's planning on staying long term. Hey Jam, good morning. There's one of the singers. Maybe we should do a karaoke day one day. But I was saying earlier, in case you didn't hear, Jam, my wife has a good voice, but if you guys sing a Thai song on Bobby's live stream one night, I might be able to coerce her into singing, which is pretty good. And I can barely see. You guys got to kind of, these glasses are like my backup pair of glasses. I can't find my glasses. I haven't completely unpacked. We only got here last night at 4 o'clock, 3:30, 4 o'clock. Car ran good. Everything went good. Didn't have a hitch. Mitch ended up not being able to come, so next time he will. And we will definitely meet up in Surin here, and when it happens, it'll happen. Let's see. Let's go on this hand. Toilet. Give me a bucket, and I might be. Yeah, I can't. There's no way. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. I'm tone deaf. It's embarrassing, and I'm like envious of anybody that can hold a tune. It thoroughly amazes me. Such is the same with people that are artistic, that draw something like this. But I had this one friend, an old girlfriend's best friend. They were all into horses and stuff. But she was so good with a frickin' pencil. I mean, you would have to bring the thing up this close to you to make to figure out whether it was a photo, a black and white photo, or a drawing. Unbelievably talented. And when I see that, I mean, I can barely draw stick men. That's my extent of artistic stuff. So, both anybody that's artistic or as far as singing, yeah, I'm thoroughly amazed at. Let's see what Robert says. Yeah, I know he's got the 5-year with 6 months on entry, can enter anytime if needed, or can apply for temporary resident permit. Yeah, but I guess everybody else, right? 30 days, and after 30 days, you're gone. No extensions, no nothing. You gotta leave the country, and then I guess you can come back in. But I know that's the way it was for a lot of people. Used to make those border runs. When I was in Costa Rica in 2015, you got 90 days on entry. Not like here in Thailand where you got 60, then you got to go back to immigration and get another 30 or anything like that. It was 90 days. And people would go to Nicaragua, was right there, and go across the border for the day. And I'm talking, they've been doing it for 12 years. But I guess a lot of the countries and stuff are cracking down on it. Why? I don't have a clue. I mean, if you want people to come here, excuse me, and my mustache I need to cut, um, beard I need to cut. If you want people to come here, I don't necessarily understand why Vietnam being one of why. I mean, they're a communist country, but I don't understand. I don't know why they would do that and why they would care whether somebody came and entered and stayed, and as long as they were, spending money. And if you're going to be here, you're going to spend money, regardless whether it be, 30, 50,000 baht a month or, 100,000 baht a month. It doesn't matter. Hey, good morning, Johnny. Good to see you. I saw you had a thing on somebody's channel, and I was going to come by and I missed it. Damn. So anyway, I got to come and I'll come and drop in on you one of these days. And when is he coming back? I forgot to ask you that. Hey, ABC, how you doing? Let's see, Douglas, Robert. Oh, he's in Da Nang. Is that where he was? I missed Roberts, but Douglas put him up here. Love Da Nang. Illinois. Yeah, I still haven't went. I'm threatening, and I'm threatening again, Robert, to hit you up on hooking up with you if I can ever get my freaking passport done. I got to do it. I got a printer now. I don't have to rely on my wife to even bring. I can punch it in there, pump it out. I got to get it done. I just keep worrying. Mitch was supposed to come back, and I was driving, and then we were going to actually go do something maybe, and I was worried about not having a passport. But I just got to get beyond that. If I don't have it and they want to throw me in jail, they can throw me in jail. My wife will get me out eventually. But I do want to, because I want to travel. Everything's opening up. Because the on entry in any of the countries around me is no problem for me. I'm only going to be there maybe 4 days at the most, because my wife it's going to be long weekend stuff. What was this one? No problem, Dave. You need to take on. Yeah, I want to try that. I will definitely make sure I get hopefully I get a notification. Some of the stuff I did subscribe to, and I think I did, but sometimes, I don't know, YouTube has a problem sometimes with notifications. But I do want to go see Vietnam, so does my wife. She wants to go, both her mother and father are heavily, one was born very close to the Lao border, and one was born, my mother-in-law was born close to the Lao border, and my father-in-law was born very close to Cambodia. So they have like Cambodian ties. Sometimes my mother-in-law will come off, and even me, I'll try to catch words here and there, and they'll be different because they're Lao. Who would think? But so excuse me, I definitely want to go there to everything surrounding me. Bali, everything surrounding me. And then I have bucket list stuff like Japan and Australia and Italy and all that good stuff. Let's see, what's Jim saying then? Jim got immigration typo, spouse, natural. So he got an ANO. Cool. Very cool. I don't think you're not going to have any problem with anything, Jam, when you get here. Once you get set up and everything, you guys are going to roll right through it. And I think you're going to enjoy everything. I think Jim will too. And I haven't even got into the meetup thing. I'll do that. Let me thank Joe here again. Thanks for the super chat, Joe. I have requested for Jam. It's raining. Okay. That's a song. Jam, did you hear that? But anyway, had a great time. I just didn't film anything. I mean, there's a bunch of footage. I think Thaitastic and Thailand Digital Nomad, they did live streams from there, just sitting on the top of the refrigerator. I got to meet quite a few people. Quite a few people I really wanted to talk to more, and I didn't get a chance to. One was Greenie Travels. I introduced and we talked and shook hands, and then I was off to somewhere else. Kevin, 30 and a Wake Up, who I've met before, obviously, and I would have liked to have spent more time talking to him. James was right across from me. Um, Jiu-Jitsu passport was there. Alex, a nice, great guy, and I had a good time. There was a lot of people there. It was a lot of fun. The food was outstanding. For the what was it, 100? I think 150 baht. And they had some kind of a bolognese, and um, what did I have a lot of? Trying to think of what else it was. Sausage, and it was great. It was really good for 150 baht. It was extraordinary for that price. Um, let's see. Douglas is asking Robert. I caught the name of the plane surrounding golf. We had offices in. Have you? Obviously, you've been before. I haven't been in recent years. I'd like to see what what it looks like, compared to back in the day. Um, yeah, exactly, Mitch. I agree. All of them. I mean, and I didn't get to meet everybody, which is kind of a bummer, but that's all right. When we do it again, hopefully Jam will be here, and Brock will be here, and we got a bunch more people here. Hopefully Joe will be here. Um, hey Daniel, what about? No, I didn't see him. I don't even know if I don't know if he got invited. I mean, everybody was invited. James put it up on his channel. I think the Wombat put it up on theirs. He might have been out of town for all. I've never met him. Um, I tried originally, like I said, I've been watching him for, God, 3 years maybe or so, pretty much ever since he started. And I like his voice for some reason. His voice is very soothing. He definitely has a radio voice. But no, I didn't see him there, unless he came later. I left, not early, but semi early. Light tripping should be, word is light open in June and ramp up is Japan and can change tomorrow. Yeah, I don't know, but I'd like to go to Japan too, but I don't know anything about what their restrictions are. I know that Thailand's it's pretty much open now. What do you have to do now? Um, you have to verify that you've had been vaccinated, and I think that's it, right? Did they drop all the testing, or do you have to do the self test? Somebody knows, let me know. Hey Gary, what's up? How are you? Good morning, Dave and everyone. Excuse me, guys. From chilly, sunny Melbourne. When are you coming, Gary? I think you're coming too, right? You coming this year? Um, Mitch is saying hi. Everybody's saying hi, which is always great. But the meetup was great. The Wombat, Steve, the owner, was. Hope I got the name right. Real nice guy. His wife. I want to say Oi. Mitch can correct me. Great, real nice people. Um, and it's a nice bar to hang at. I don't think you have to worry about it too much. I think they don't do anything off the, out of. They don't do anything against the law. Put it that way. But it's nice to know that. I guess she's a high-ranking police in Bangkok, but you'd never know it. I mean, just a sundress, no makeup. Hi, how are you? Just good, real, like Mitch says, down-to-earth people. All of them, even the people that just frequent the place. That's their place to go and have a drink in the afternoon, or get lunch, or get breakfast. I was there, had an excellent breakfast. I had their big breakfast. I want to say it was like 2 or 3 pieces of sausage, 3 pieces of bacon, 2 hash brown like slab triangles or whatever, tomato, eggs, What else? I'm probably missing something. Anyway, it was used. I think it was 160 or 180 baht. It was reasonable. It was a lot of food, but the food was good. I didn't get to try the hamburger. Everybody in the afternoon ate the. Some people ate the hamburger, and I wanted to do it, and I didn't get a chance. So that just gives me another reason to come back to Pattaya or Jantiem and see everybody again. So let's see why you're tripping. How you doing? Glad you could come. Um, are the meetups live streamed? Yeah, if you know Thai-tastic, and maybe somebody will put up his channel. Um, they had he was running pretty much the whole time. He had a camera going with all the YouTubers. I'm really camera shy. Yeah, but you don't. I don't know. Most of the people, I completely understand because I used to be that way too. I don't like it at all. I don't like even looking at this. I've just decided I'm having fun and I don't care, and I do it. But it took me a long time to do that. A year, pretty much. Well, about 6 months of doing, behind the, trying that, and then finally flipping. But it was hard for me. But just to have it on there. But he did a live stream, and I think Thailand Digital Nomad did. Pretty much with these guys, respect your privacy. Yeah, and no one's gonna stick a camera in your face. I don't think. Maybe James would. No, James wouldn't either. Um, but I just look at what I consider some of the real vloggers, and most of them, like James. I mean, like Chuck and like Joe, they got their cameras right there, and I had mine inside my bag. It never came out, but I just have to learn how to do that. I'd like to be a better vlogger, so I have to vlog, and most of the time I'm doing live streams, which I like and I enjoy, and I won't stop. And in case you guys are wondering what this is, I ordered from Tim T&W and Udon that's building the house. It's a steering wheel and a shifter right over here and foot pedals underneath. And he got me into this sim racing, which is a freaking kick. So I have this one, which is an older model. I ordered the newer model with a cockpit, they call it. It's a whole deal with a seat, and it has place to mount all this stuff on, so I can push it up in front of my big screen. So, you know, I'm easily amused. It has to be stuff like this because the stuff I see the guys on the internet with the controllers and the jump and walk across the little bridge, I take 2 steps and fall in the water. I just can't do it. I couldn't do it when my kids were into Zelda. I used to enjoy them both playing on there and watching them. It was entertainment, you know. But me, no. But I got the flight simulator that James had talked me into, and I got the controls for that. And then I just got this, and probably tomorrow, maybe today, I'll have the one with the cockpit. So maybe I'll do a short on this and the new one when I get it. It's pretty interesting, and it wasn't really bad. I mean, I found this one, and these things could be up to 12 years old, but if you looked at this, you'd never know that it even was used. That's how this Logitech G27 is, and then I bought it for 5,000 baht used. So what is that? $150, something like that, whatever it is. And the one I bought used, but only like 2 months. The G29, which is the latest one, and this light chair that is almost it'll fold up with all the equipment and go in the corner for 15,000. So for 400 and something, I got the cockpit and that. Plus I got this back one for 5,000. I guess backup. I might sell it. I don't know. So now that I've driven everybody away that could give a crap less about sim racing, I knew nothing about sim racing. I knew about NASCAR because I've been a NASCAR freak since I was born. But I played a couple of times the ones that would be on like Xbox or whatever with friends, and and thought that was cool. And this is next level stuff, man. I mean, you could spend to get the ones that move and the chairs. You could spend $20,000. I mean, to get good wheels and stuff, you could spend 4,000 US to get a belt driven or whatever they are steering wheels, which I'm not even going to try because then I'll like it. I need to get good with this thing first. But it's a blast. And like I said, just to try this and a desk, and I've got my laptop here in front of me. It would be nicer if I had a bigger screen, and I got my shifter right here, right below my hand, and the pedals are below. 150 bucks, and you're up and running. Then the iRacing that that Tim got me associated with, it costs like, I don't know, a whole year's subscription to the places. I don't know, $65 or something, and then you have to buy some of the cars and some of the tracks and stuff like that. But it does come with some. So, but I'm digging it for far as adult entertainment. I could be hot rodding and driving around and having fun. So I'm gonna try it. I mean, I don't think I'll sit. Well, I don't know. I could sit here for a few hours. Okay, what did I miss, guys? As I was rambling, um, another day. I'm probably missing him. This is probably he's talking to Joe, just like Cardboard Super. Concentrated right in front. Okay, I'm missing. I'm missing a lot. If I missed some actual questions to me, which you guys don't get me wrong, talk amongst each other, please. It slows things down for me. Let's see what Mitch is saying. Steve doesn't use any salt. Yeah, the food it had flavor. All it needed was salt, which was good for me because I'm not supposed to be eating salt anyway. Thai food, yes, but not the frying food. He leaves the salt to the customers. Yeah, and it's hard to do. I mean, coming from a cooking background, I always salted everything. I didn't want to get caught, but it does make sense. A lot of times in Mexican restaurants in the U.S. or Thai restaurants or anything like that, they cut back on the heat because people aren't used to it. Like if I was to go and eat in a Thai restaurant, I would probably have to ask them, is anybody back in the kitchen from Isan? Because if you are, please give me Isan hot food. Otherwise, you're going to get stuff. It's good if you didn't know any better, but they definitely don't spice up stuff. Same thing with salt. A lot of people try to stay away from it, and they'll tell the people. But you should tell the customer, yeah, just cook it somewhere on the bland side, so make sure you take a salt and pepper shaker with you in case the other old farts that can't have salt and shit, I try to keep it out, which is a good gesture. Let's see. Everybody still is Traveler here? I didn't see. I did not see. Did I miss? Yeah, there he is. Hey, good evening for you, I guess. Hi everyone. The flight simulator is a lot less expensive than racing. Yeah, no kidding, right? and I'm still not very good at that, but I'm semi okay with this because, like I said, I did some of the NASCAR software that they had for, I don't know which one that the kid had, Xbox or PlayStation, one of them. But did I miss it? Somebody else coming in here? I know that Jam put up Unseen Thailand and Chiang Mai. Hello, are you here? If you're here, hello and welcome. Oh, you are. Good morning to you. From Chiang Mai. Okay, cool. Glad you could make it. Expat Pete, how are you? Yeah, it seems like E.T. and Mitch are on the same sleep schedule. None. They're always around, always supporting everybody, which makes it, there's TT right there. There's Titastic. What did you enjoy most about your trip? Here, I'll be very diplomatic. Meeting Titastic was probably the height of my trip to John Tiem. Meeting you was one of them. I didn't get to meet you last time. I didn't get to talk to him as much as I had would have liked, but just meeting all the people there. like you, James. I hadn't met Steve or them from the Wombat. I wanted to meet them because I know they support me without never meeting me, just because of what you guys have told them about me and Mitch and everybody, which is awesome. But basically, just meeting up with everybody was cool, very cool. Was definitely the highlight. Um, you like that? I'm very what is it? What is it called? Politically correct? Is that it? I'm probably not right. And then Mitch is saying hello. Hey, there's Off the Hook. If you guys are into fishing at all, you need to uh, you need to join his channel and give him some support. He does good fishing stuff. If you like that, I got a bunch of fishing stuff on mine. I'm into mainly Thailand, um, catch and cook stuff. A couple of guys I watch out of Australia in free diving and spear gunning and solo camping, whether even motorbike or just in a backpacking or cars or anything. I'm into all that. But if you're definitely into fishing, give him a look and um, you'll enjoy. Um, Traveler like Mitch's travel videos. Yeah, I just caught part of the one this morning. Mitch was it was actually the opening was Dow, and then I got as far as you guys at Sunday Fun Day, and then I got caught up with a bunch of stuff around here, so I was uh, I was out. But yeah, I think Mitch had a good time from what he told me. Yeah, thanks Chuck and James Joe for some great content road trip. Yeah, all the stuff that I've seen, Mitch's stuff, James's stuff, and Joe's and Chuck's, all if I'm just not a travel vlogger, you know. Uh, Definitely, I wouldn't consider myself one. I don't think I'd want to be. If I go someplace and people are interested, that where'd you go, Dave? And when I went to the island, with the family, then that kind of stuff I'll do. But they have everything. I mean, especially Chuck, Joe too, but especially Chuck and now James, I would say is probably catching up, going all over. But Chuck, I mean, as far as since he's been here, you can look back in his videos and pretty much find out about any place in this country. More than likely, 99% he's been there, and you can find a video on it. So, hey Grinch, how you doing? Glad you can make it. Hope you were well. Um, but you can find something on travel. It's just not my, sure. I mean, the motorcycle, the epic motorcycle trip was awesome. I'm hoping to do that again. Would I have went with Mitch in the last one? Sure, I would have definitely. But I don't have that option of being able to grab my wife and hit the road. She go, okay, I can go for 3 days and then I got to be back at work. So I'm kind of limited in that aspect of it, which I consider those guys. I'm envious, actually, that they can do like that, and they're all great, great people too. Thai ladies, I mean, both Paige and Gift, and I haven't met Dow yet, but if Mitch is hanging around with her, she's got to be top notch. Um, so it was fun, and Fa too. I was hoping that she was going to come by, but she didn't come by. I saw her when we were on the motorcycle thing, but I didn't. I didn't catch up with her this last time. I know she's busy. She's trying to make money, I think, in her nail career. Brock's here. Let's let Brock in. Let him out of jail. Hey, brother, how you doing?
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and
Yeah,
Mitch.
Jam is going to bed. All right, Jam. Thanks for stopping by. I know I started a little bit late for you East Coasters, but next time I will. I will start at the normal 7:30. I think it's a decent time. We'll do that. Let's see what Douglas is saying about unseen Thailand. That reminds me, I need to burn some brush this morning. Winds are right, blowing directly towards Chiang Mai. My wife asked me yesterday. That's funny. That's the only thing that I've heard. I've never been to Chiang Mai or Chiang Rai. Um, the biggest thing that I've heard about it is the burning when they do their burning. But I don't know. It's
Good
supposed to
morning,
be a
Raymond.
I think it's a big expat place, right? I'm almost positive. What's Mitch saying here? Honestly, in reaching years, I have felt more at home and felt the chucks with the. Yeah, no kidding, right? And the welcome I got when we got back from the trip was the icing on the cake. They're just good people, man. And like I said before, when the biggest thing with me is surrounding myself with good people, whether it be on YouTube or outside of YouTube in my life. It just so happens that mostly all the people that are outside and in Thailand, we met on YouTube. And like I said, everybody that I've met, actually met in person, stand-up people, just like you see them if you see James on his videos and Chuck on his and Joe. They're just the same, just good, down-to-earth people. Let's see. Hey, there's Uncle Craig. Missed you on the last live stream. The bottom pin has almost pushed through the whole finger. Can you just pull it out? Or will the doctors freak out? I'd pull it out. Especially if it was catching on stuff. It would drive me nuts. Unless I could wrap it in a big, giant, protective something or other that I'd probably catch on something else. Let's see. Seriously, Soy Mafia said, I'm her new son. She does mince worm. Yeah, no kidding. I didn't really get a chance to talk to her. I got kind of bamboozled, and hopefully they don't think what they think. Hopefully Chuck gave it to them straight. Um, there's Chris saying hi, I think. You're about 3 dB over Dave. Pancake will blow us out. So I guess I don't have
Oh,
that limiter on. Should I put that limiter on, Chris? The automatic automatic mic adjustments. Let me try that, Brock, before you. How's that? Now I know mine's probably going to be lower. What about yours, Brock? Go ahead and talk.
test 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
How's that?
How's
I
that,
know
Chris?
mine. Maybe I'll move mine a bit closer. Now I have the one from the whatever it is, StreamYard, uh, taking care of it.
3DB used to be a radio station in Melbourne.
Oh, did
Probably
it?
still is. 3DB, where no
When I touch it,
wrinkles
it's
dry.
electrocuted. So can't pull it. Wow. And what did you say? You're talking months before you get it out, right? Oh, I thought.
Good morning, Alex. Lovely to
Hey,
see you
Alex,
here.
what's up? I know that you have to take the significant other to like school or work in the mornings. I know he said he had a hard time. He used to come all the time, and he said obviously I saw him at the meetup. If you guys are not subscribed to his channel, by all means, it would be a good one for you to join. Um, what is this? Did he just get closer to the mic, Dave? Much better, lads. Yeah, Chris is the in charge of the. Let me try putting it. How's that? Is that better? That should be good, I think. Maybe more. See if I. Yeah, put it there. I'm hitting my steering wheel. Let's see. Although I did order some tattoo, skin numbering cream. Figured me it may help. Yeah, the I've never used
My
it for
solution,
tattoos.
Alex, is half a dozen paracetamol washed down with a triple scotch. It really doesn't help the pain much, but you don't care.
Yeah, you don't give a shit. Public school. Oh, okay. Open throughout time. Yeah, the private school that the kids go to opens tomorrow, I think. And I'm glad that they said that on the public thing because I got to get. I still have stuff here for the school. I got to get out there. I've got some more better quality volleyballs and soccer balls and nets and all badminton and all sorts of crap. So I got to get that. I'm glad you reminded
Yeah,
me
that'd be
of that.
good, Dave.
Yeah, to, yeah, I need to get there. I was hoping that I could do it when the kids were here, but it didn't work out that way. Let's see what Douglas is saying. I am experienced and watch a lot of YouTube, and I am new. pair of pliers. I'll pull out those pins with the ice cold beer. There you go. You got someone that'll help you out. Let me finish my coffee out. My wife didn't bring me another water, did she? No, she's already gone.
Yeah, first get Chris to put a mains cable on his fingers. That'll numb them long enough to pull the pins out.
My wife used to get that cream because when she was in the middle of her treatments, they had a, I don't know what you call it, in her chest they had a pad that they could just shove into. It's a tap instead of having to go in your
Yeah.
arm all the time. I forget the name of them. Anyway, she had a, because she didn't, even going through the skin into it, she didn't like it, and she put that cream on there before we would go in. This was before she actually went in for the transplant. Um, I think I come. Let's see what Craig says. Douglas, you just see us all sitting around getting drunk, trying to pull those out. That would make some good YouTube content. That one might go viral for you, Craig. Uh, hey T, how you doing? Glad you could make it.
Good morning, T.
Um, yeah. So anyway, that was pretty much it. I had a great time there. It was God, what time did we leave? We ended up. What happened was, Mitch decided he couldn't make it, so Nitnoy and my mother-in-law and the two kids and the aunt and the cousin were in the apartment in Bangkok on the night before. God, what day is today? Anyway, on Sunday, no, Sunday we left. Today's Monday, right? Or Tuesday?
Today's Tuesday.
Okay. So Sunday night, we left on Monday. Our Sunday afternoon, when I found out that they weren't going to go, and whatever, my wife said, "Can we being her mother, the oldest and the youngest, jump in a van and come to uh, Pattaya or Jantiem? Can you rent another room, and then we can all stay there. We'll go out for dinner, blah blah blah." So we did that. Everything worked out great. And the next morning, I want to say we left about 7:30. By the time we got them to the bus stop to go back, it was probably 8:30, and they went back to Bangkok, and then me and my wife drove home. And I think it was 8:30. So what? 9:30, 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30. 6.5, 7 hours it took us to get back, and my wife drove 2 of those hours, so she drove a little slower than me, but it's not too bad. Um, like I said, I'll come over for long weekends and stuff just for the heck of it to see everybody, and then when we start doing the meetups, when we do the next one, hopefully there'll be a lot of people here that can come. Yeah,
Maybe you can hang around long enough, Dave, this time for Icy to get to meet you.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Mitch said, I said I don't believe you, but he said, oh yes, you did. You can never believe Mitch. He'll sit there and lie. It's just part of his persona.
No,
I'm
Mitch
kidding.
missed it. Tom said so. You can trust Tom.
Yeah, if that's the case, I guess he said that she was outside. And see, what Mitch wanted to do is he wanted everybody to be in the back of the bar, because in the back part where they had the food set up, they had they could kind of like, they had an air conditioner back there. They had fans on, because if you have everybody up front, like right at the front door was 30 and a Wake Up Kevin, Greeny was there, and I forget the other guy's name. He's out of Bangkok. Maybe Mitchell enlighten me. I forget his name. I don't. I just now started following his channel. Seemed like a good channel. He's got 20, 30,000 subs or something. Anyway, yeah, and then I was up a little bit further, and James was right across from me. What I'm trying to say is, people would just stop and then start talking to everybody, and it just congested and clogged up the front of the place. Mitch was way ahead of everybody. If they would have listened to Mitch, it would have went a lot smoother, because now the whole front of the place, if you tried to get in, it was a nightmare. So, but it did work out. I would have liked to have met her. I go on her channel and try to support her as much as I can. I like her. What's Mitch saying? I will straight up forget to tell people I was joking or crying wolf. I get and deserve when people actually don't believe me. Yeah, I know. Yeah, crying wolf, Mitch. And he does it all the time. It's just part of his personality. I don't think you can ever stop that, Mitch. It's just whether people are going to now start saying, you're full of shit. Which could be. Which could be. What did Alex said? 6.5 hours is not too bad. Is that for me driving home? I don't know if I missed it from you. It isn't. It isn't real bad. And like I said, that I really like that electric hot rod, man. That car that we just bought is awesome. It gets up and goes, and like I said, I think it's 17 or little almost 18 liters or 18 what to the liter. What is it called?
Kilometers.
Kilometer to the liter, or whatever it is. There's 18, I think, which is like 40 something, right? 40 miles to the gallon, above 40. So yeah, it isn't horrible. That's why I said I'd kind of like to. I want to build a new bond, and I want where Tom is. If you ever watch Thailand Digital Nomad, his channel, if you look at some of his old videos, you'll see his studio type condo that he's got that can be bought really reasonable. It's in Rayong, and I'm looking into that one. If I get some extra money, I'm definitely going to get that. I'd like to leave them here, this house, whatever we build a new bond, and the Rayon. Then plus she'll have one of my pensions that'll give her twice what she makes with the government until she dies. So I can die with a big smile on my face. Of course, all the trolls will go nuts. Hi, trolls. Anyway, let's see.
There was somebody we were going to promote on the channel, but I can't.
Oh yeah,
can't
yeah.
find his name. Wally.
Where's Tom? Is Tom still? Was it Tom that did that? Hey Chuck, how you doing? Glad you could make it. Your brother's here. According to Mitch, your brother's here. I hear that Soy Mafia is dumping you and now adopting Mitch. So could just be rumors. And I was trying to tell Mitch, hey, she doesn't like me because she thinks I beat my wife. But anyway, everybody say hi to Chuck. No time to be sad. Um, everybody's saying hello. But
There we go. Found it.
did you find it?
Yep.
What did Jiu-Jitsu Mr. Mitch bring in us next time? Do the traffic? Yeah, yeah. It would have been if he would have been able to be in charge. I think it would have went a lot smoother. Plus, I would have been sitting in air conditioning, so that would have been a better deal for me. But there's no. Oh, Walter Midiasi? Wally.
No.
Wally Midiasi? I don't know. But I think Brock found it, right?
Yep.
Whose friend was it? It was a friend of somebody, right? Yeah, Mafia needs fresh meat.
There we go.
Did you put it up? Yeah, it hasn't got to my... there's a Jerry. How you doing? Everybody saying hi to Chuck and ABC. Awesome video. Yeah, I didn't get to see it all. I was saying that a little bit earlier. I saw the opening deal this morning with Dow, and then I caught a few minutes of the Sunday Fun Day, and then I had to go. Like I had said, in case people don't know, the night before we left to come back here, we found out that our little white 7-year-old Litan passed away. So when we got home, my wife did all the Buddha stuff in the box with the nice silk and stuff, and then this morning we went and put her to rest. So I was a little behind this morning, but I try to catch all of Chuck's. You need to comment, I guess, on stuff, and I need to make myself do that. If you're trying to promote like No Time to Be Sad or anybody's channel, just even a simple comment, I guess, helps in the whole thing. Always that helps, but just a comment like great video, whatever. And sometimes I don't do it, and it's horrible because all you got to do is just say, nice video, bye, and it helps their channel. So just to let you know. Um, Everybody's saying hello. If I missed something, guys, go ahead and put it back up, and I'll try to get to them. As you know, if I get to over 30, I start to lose it. Just kidding, I'm not too bad with 30. 50, like I said, I don't know how Chuck and them do it with hundreds in there. Just can't do it. Hey, Bruce, how you doing? Sassy May. Glad you can make it. I was just thinking about that and saying about the motorcycle trip. And Chuck's in here now. I'd still like to maybe plan something way in the future because I know Chuck's got a bunch of stuff going on from now till probably the end of
Good
July.
morning, Chuck.
But maybe in August or something. And if excuse me, if T is still here and Bruce is here and Mitch is here, I'd like to do that again. That was a blast.
Mm. Time to feed the dogs, Chuck.
Is he got to go for a walk? But think about that, Chuck. If you're still here, if you haven't cut out, maybe when I know you've got a bunch of crap going on until probably the end of July, and I don't think it's any problem getting your mom a 350 Forza to ride. She can come with us. I got no problem with that. But anyway, think about it. Hey, there's Tim. Tim, did you see the wheel right here? There's Tim. Can you see that? My shifter.
Makes you feel more
Tim.
in control now, Dave.
Yeah. Tim was the one
You
that.
can steer the direction of the chat.
Tim was the one, and you were absolutely right when I saw your text the last night. I think it was that I had gotten this while I was gone, and I think you told Mitch that he's probably hooking it up. It's a pain in the ass to hook up and try to get the wheel right, and I just can't. I'll have to talk to you after this. These people are beating me by not much on qualifying, but in getting into the in Daytona and stuff like that, they walk away from me. I can't even get up to them to draft. So I don't know. Maybe I need to change the setup. Anyway, I don't want to drive too many people away.
Have a great day at work, T.
Is T going to work?
Yeah.
All right, T. But think about that, and maybe we'll try again. Maybe August or something. Try to put something together. I had a blast. I think, and I don't care, wives, girlfriends, whatever. I got no problem with any of that. I think it'll be a blast if they all went. Um, let's see. Did I miss anything? No. I never would. Was Raymond saying I never comment enough? Yeah, I guess it helps the channel, like Chuck's channel, if I just put in there, great video, thanks, and go on. And it only takes a second. But for some reason, I don't do it. But I've heard from people saying just a simple comment, a thumbs up, or whatever. I guess it's good for the channel. And I know that, him and Joe and all them, they're trying to grow
Yeah, I
their.
think it's another marker that YouTube sees.
Yeah, in whatever what do they call it? I don't know, their YouTube thing that tells what channels to go to or whatever. I know I'm missing the
Yeah.
word. So I know it's not analytics, but their deal. I comment too much. Hey, you can't shut Mitch up. But no, it does supposedly help. So if you guys do, if you're on Chuck's or James's, Brock lost his circle of life. He got the big one. See, Mitch, you can't control.
Yeah.
I've got a trip with my scooter gang August 2nd through the 8th. Really? Can anybody go? What's it about? I might. I got to get doing stuff. I mean, I love being home and stuff, but I got to get into something. But let me know, Bruce. I'd be interested if I could keep up with my 350. Digging deep in my brain now.
That's better.
Yeah, just the very corner. Yeah, you're in good shape. There's Bobby, and if you guys haven't, he's putting up Bruce's channel on Friday nights, 7 o'clock p.m. Thai time. Bobby does I'm gonna call it the singing channel because I like the singing. So anyway, he does some interviews, very enlightening with people that he's met on, in chats or whatever, uh, and but they're all into like this karaoke, and it's entertaining and fun. I can't sing. If you could sing, it's even more better. Go better for you. Go in and have a good time. But he does that on Fridays at 7 p.m. Thai time, which I think is like 5 a.m. on the West Coast. So it would be what 8 on the East Coast, and I'm guessing it's going to be in the afternoons in Australia. I'm guessing somewhere around the same thing as Thailand, 6, 7 o'clock. But anyway, the limit is what 50. Oh, you have how many people are going? Oh, so you already got your your 15 that are going. Oh, no problem. Yeah, keep me advised on the next one or something that you get. I don't know well, how long it seemed like a perfect trip. But how many days did you? What did you have? What did you say? Fifth to the eighth. There it is. Second, eighth, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Yeah, 5, 6 days. That's like perfect too. But yeah, keep me in mind next time if you remember. I know it's hard to do. And Bobby's saying correct. And what's TW saying? Mitch, Buffalo, Twins, I guess. I missed something. I'm missing stuff. I'll catch up. Mitch saying have a great trip. I think I'm caught up, but I just missed a bunch of stuff. I just posted my community site live stream tomorrow morning. Okay, cool. Is that on the new channel, Robert? Because I think I'm subscribed to the new channel. If not, put up the link to the new channel if that's the one that you're going to do your live streaming on. Okay, I'll look at the dates because I haven't even looked at any calendars. My wife does have me penciled into some stuff that I don't know about, but I'll check it and I'll get back to you. Thanks, Bruce. Um, hey, Moonhwa, how you doing? Good morning to all. It's raining everywhere. It rained. According to my father-in-law, it rained here quite a bit in Surin. We didn't really get rained on in Pattaya. We did get rained on the way home yesterday, but it's gonna become it's gonna be coming to where it's not. Alex is saying hi to Moonhwa. Where it's not gonna stop. I can see it coming real quick. Um, the first one you dropped. Is that it? The Roberts? Is that the one, Robert? That's the one where we want to use. Okay. I will make sure. Hopefully I'll get notified. What time are you doing it tomorrow morning, Robert? Did you just say tomorrow morning or did you give a time? Let us know. Everybody's saying hello and I have one sip of water left. First one drop. 7 a.m. Okay, cool. And I'm imagining the time's the same in Vietnam as it is here in Thailand, right? I'm guessing. I don't think we're in a time change. Could be, but I will. I'm almost positive that I subscribe to it. But here's a shady-looking character. We'll bring him in. What's up, brother?
Good morning. Very shady.
Yeah.
My refill here.
Oh, look at that. Mitch is doing magic tricks.
My morning flu and coffee.
He's pouring fluid out of thin air.
Yeah, I think it's just raining in your place, Craig. I just had a look at Ratchaburi. There's no rain there. Or not in my house, anyway.
Slim shady.
Are you looking in your yard?
But not now.
You
I
have
just had a
live
look at the
cameras,
block.
Brock? You have live
Yeah.
cameras on your house?
Yep.
Yeah. I still haven't had them put in. They're supposed to put those in. They still haven't put them in. 8 of them. I should probably get that done. It would be nice to have.
30°C right now and sunny.
30°C in John.
Yep.
All right.
Did my
Right
morning
now,
walk,
here it's
had my
9.
shower, drinking coffee.
It's 19
Lifestyle.
C and sunny here.
Hola, everybody.
Are you by yourself, or did your friend return from Chiang Mai? Chiang Rai?
No, I had a takeout last night, and
Takeout? Good for you.
Yeah.
I'm yanking your chain. Yeah, I went to. You all know Brian Flowers. He has his Monday meeting on Soy 6 at
Oh, that's
one
right.
of numerous bars of his establishments, and then that goes from 6 to 8 p.m. A bunch of people just show up. It's a converging point. People just jaw jack, chin wag, and then proceed from there to go bar crawl if they want. But I was home by 8 o'clock, 8:15, I think.
Very good.
Yeah, just drank soda water. I couldn't hear anything because my hearing sucks and there's loud music, so a
Yeah,
lot of yelling.
I didn't get a chance. I talked about Greenie and I talked about 30 and a Waco. I got actually the person that I talked to the most was Brian Flowers, and um, I could see why the trolls like him. He's a nice guy, so why not? It seemed like a super guy. I liked him. Down to earth. Had a lot of good things to say. I talked to him, I think, the most, right? Probably talked to him
Yeah,
for
yeah, he's a highly
20, 30
visible
minutes.
businessman.
He's a good guy, man.
A bit quirky, right? Awkward, and he'll
Yeah, but
admit
that's all
this.
right.
And
Yeah,
so people like to attack him. Simple.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, well, anybody that's like has a
And
decent life
he actually thrives on that stuff. He like
and
enjoys it. It fuels him. It gives him
I got to meet
energy.
his dad. I know you'll remember his
Yeah,
name. I didn't.
Keith is a great guy.
He's a super nice guy too. Like I said, they were right there. So them I talked to the most. James was across from me. Titastic was across. Uh, but I did, and I enjoyed both their companies. Just good people. I mean, you can tell. Like I said, I like to surround myself with stand-up people, and he seems like he's a stand-up guy. So
Oh, he's
he
a
came
great
highly
guy. He's
recommended.
behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He's just always there. Yeah, 8:15.
What was
I lost my train of thought. No, yeah, he's very generous with his help, his suggestions, his experiences. And that's it. I
right?
mean, if you're nice to him, he's nice to you. It's as simple as that. Someone's got a question. Raymond had a question about firearm possession and ownership. The short
Oh
answer,
yeah,
no.
that's what I
Long answer,
understand too.
yes. You can. There's conditions that need to be met for certain criteria, right? Of course, if you're connected with like the American State Department and the Thai government, then you can possess a firearm today. But generally speaking, no.
Yeah, that's
If a
in
foreigner
Which
Ohio.
gets caught with a firearm, you're in deep doo doo.
exactly, and you can get them. You can get them, and
It's easy enough.
pretty easy. And
Now, what about? Do you guys know what about like my wife having a gun? Is that a
She
problem? Or?
could she could get a license.
yeah,
But if I
pretty
had the gun on
straightforward.
my possession, I'd go to jail.
Correct.
Yes.
More than likely. Okay, that's what
So
my
what you do
understanding
is
was.
you have one under the seat, you use it, and then you give it to your wife before the police show up.
Yeah, this is how times have changed. When I was young and I'm going to say mid 20s, 25 years old. I forget what year that would be, but anyway, you guys can figure it out. I'm 65. I got pulled over, and back in the day, it was the same thing. Two distinguishing things. You're drunk. We got pulled over. Open the trunk. You got 2 cases of beer. What do they make you do? They make you take it out, pop every one of them, pour it in the gutter, and then they, knowing you're drunk, say, "Go ahead now. How far do you live from here?" About 2 miles. Drive home then. Drive straight home. Don't go any other place. Okay, that's old time too. When I got pulled over in my truck one day, and the cop wanted to search me. I mean, I had a bunch of stuff when I was younger, interference with police officers. I was I wasn't a good person, like I said. So when that stuff would come up, they want me to step out of the vehicle and wanted to always wanted to pat me down and check my vehicle. So anyway, he said there and he goes, "You got anything in the car?" I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "What do you got?" I go, "I got a loaded 357 Magnum. It's under, or a 357 Magnum is under the seat." And he said, "Is it loaded?" And I said, "Well, it wouldn't do me much good if it wasn't loaded. It's a revolver." And so he actually picked it up, put it on the seat, went with his other stuff, no other problems, and he put it back under the seat and said, "Go ahead, get out of here." That shit just wouldn't happen today, you know. Neither one of those scenarios. And is it good? Probably. I mean, but back then, I mean, but my biggest thing was, why would I carry a weapon if it wasn't loaded? I mean, that's just like, I don't know. Didn't make any sense to me. But anyway, so there's some rambling with no point. Well, it had a point. We were talking about automatic weapons this morning.
I've got a few friends that their wife won't let them touch anything, no matter what it is. Hey there, Andy.
Is Andy here? Hey, Andy.
Hey, Andy.
That's because you're working it too hard, Gator. You got to relax a little bit. Give it a little massage. That computer will calm right down.
Is the computer took a shit? Yes, it did.
Yeah, that sucks.
And,
So, Mitch,
and Raymond, there's no reason you need a gun in Thailand anyway.
I haven't run into any situations to where I felt uncomfortable at all that I would need any kind of anything.
Your mojo. No, I don't. I'm not. Okay, no. Anyway, yeah, I've stopped hunting elephants, so
All
I don't need a
Robert, take it
firearm
easy.
anymore. I don't need my.
See
You
you,
know,
Bob, mate.
I had fun when I was younger doing trap and skeet and stuff like that. And we
Oh,
had
that's a
handgun
blast.
course. Yeah, it was fun.
That's funny.
Like
We
I
were
said
talking
before.
in chat prior to this about firearms and stuff,
Yeah,
and now
yeah,
boom,
yeah.
here it is in the. It's just
Yeah,
amazing.
it migrated over. But what I liked about the gas company Rod and Gun Club, and we were there because we were doing heat reclamation with them way back in the day, heat
Okay.
recovery. And then we became like close friends with the guy that operated the Rod and Gun Company, or the gas company Rod and Gun Club. And he would take us there. We'd have parties in there for the air conditioning company, and we would have he'd have a pistol range, 45,
Take care, Gary.
and we'd set up stuff, and you could win, you know, for the deal. But a lot of skeet and trap, and they had big board. It was a great club. It was a good setup that he had. Now I think it's gone. I think all that property became so valuable in the valley that you couldn't afford to keep it. You needed to
That's
sell
funny.
it to a builder.
Tim, yeah, same with me. In fact, I walked into a coast-to-coast hardware store when I was 15 and bought a Glenfield Marlin 22 with the money I'd saved over the summer, cutting grass.
And walked out with it.
And it was like $60 or something. I mean, nothing.
You know, it was kind of what
My
I found
first-
strange when
My first
When I was
firearm
paperwork.
was
and I'm going to say like around 30 or whatever. When we went to Phoenix on a bike ride, okay, a run to Phoenix was the first time that I'd been into Phoenix, and we went into this clubhouse. And when we got there, I thought it was amazing because we ended up meeting up at a bar and everything. Every one of the guys had a gun in a holster on their side, Western style holster. And I'm just going, wow, because and I don't know if the laws have changed, but back, and I'm talking, this is when I was 40 years
Yeah.
old maybe.
That's funny, Joe.
They didn't have any kind of restrictions. You could carry as long as it wasn't
Yep, pretty
concealed.
normal.
You could strap it right to your side as long as it wasn't concealed, and you could conceal it if you had the right permits. Dave, have you?
Yeah, I had a
been
concealed
to-
carry permit, CCP, they call it in Washington State.
No, I
for
have not. I have not traveled.
Forever.
What was that, Mitch? I missed you.
I had a concealed carry permit in Washington State for, I don't know, 40 years, 30 some years. I don't honestly, I don't know.
I never remember. They weren't about to give me a permit to carry a concealed.
Yeah, I could do
weapon.
it. Yeah, it was fine. I didn't do anything bad enough to not be able to
Yeah,
get
they,
You
one.
weren't caught.
they, I bought an airsoft. So
Exactly.
6
Unseen
steel balls.
Thailand. That's exactly how it is.
What's that?
Yeah,
You don't ask them.
I've got one of those.
You don't ask them if you have a gun. You just ask them where it is.
Yeah,
Where's the
exactly.
gun? It's under my seat. Okay, keep your hands on the
And
wheel.
I just wouldn't go anywhere. I mean,
It's in the
I
glove
wouldn't
box.
go camping. I wouldn't go in a
Yeah,
ride to the liquor
exactly.
store. I
Expat.
wouldn't go anywhere in when I was in California or in the United States without a weapon. I mean, I don't feel it at all. I don't feel.
You
Me
know,
too.
with the
I
game
had
and
asked,
I don't know. Sounds is the audio? It's working fine for me.
Audio's fine.
why? What's the matter with the audio?
It might be
Audio's
cutting
not
out
even.
on somebody's feet. It, but it,
Yeah, yeah. I think Tim. Don't do that to Tim because he has bad internet anyway. But
oh yeah,
I think
yeah,
it's Tim's internet. Um,
yeah. That
what
sucks,
I
Tim.
thought was kind of weird, my friend that was the sheriff and became the marshal, or the marshal that became the sheriff. Anyway, he was. I remember back in the day, anytime that we would meet up going golfing, whatever we were going to do, he was always had a pistol, and he was saying, if I remember right, he was required, even when he was off duty, to carry a gun.
Oh, right
And
on.
I don't know
Cool.
if
I'm gonna subscribe
that
to
I
that. Check it
remember. That
out.
was a long time ago, so I don't know anymore.
Maui Howie. I enjoy plinking. It was a pastime. You know, we'd go camping or hunting or hiking. Not hunting, but different stories. Hiking, camping, chilling out, four wheeling. You always had the guns.
Now, when you were growing up, like I had said earlier, or when we were talking before, right outside of the San Fernando Valley, we could take our Baja bugs, our three-wheel death traps, all those stuff, and go out in the washes and just run amok. And you could stop,
Hey,
fire your
Chris.
guns, do all that
Yeah.
kind of stuff, have a barbecue, do whatever you want to. Now you got to drive freaking 200 miles to go to a place where you could
Uh
do
huh.
half that. But when I was growing up, we could drive there in a Baja bug, 5 minutes, and we were off having fun. Not
Yeah, I
anymore.
never enjoyed going to the range. Like signing in and okay, you can only shoot such and such. You can't do this. You can't do that. And when I'm dialing my rifle in I, annually, I like to be calm, cool, collected, and not have boom, bang, boom going off all around me. It's just not so.
Raymond
Tailgate, a
Raymond
bench,
says that you lost
out in the Thule
my audio.
Bengals,
Can you guys hear
friend's
me?
property.
Yeah,
Can
you're
you hear me,
fine.
Mitch? Yeah.
I hear you
Raymond
fine.
Yeah,
said that it lost my audio. We might just
I
be
hear you
you.
fine, Dave. Hear you
No,
fine.
no, I thought.
I don't know.
Let's
Let
see
me
what.
check. Let me check the audio
I
on
competed
YouTube.
in shooting rifle, pistol, and shotguns. Yeah, I had fun at the Rod and Gun Club. I had an
Yeah, I hear you.
870 trap, and I had three
That's
barrels with it.
different. That's
It was an
different.
awesome gun.
Skeet and trap different at the range. Different.
Yes,
Different
yes,
going to the club. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
I'm talking
And
dialing in the rifle
and I,
for
I, I
hunting
regret
season.
getting rid of that gun. It was worth a lot of money too. It was an 870 trap, and like I said, I had three barrels with it,
Hey, Maui
and
Owie, how you
it was
doing?
good.
Yeah,
Should have
that's.
never got rid of it.
It's just I'm more comfortable in an outdoor setting, not at a range on a bench. That's all.
Yeah, I
But
don't
they
know
have
of
their
any
purpose. That's for
places.
sure.
There is some shooting ranges. I think that Traveler had said. I think out towards your
That's true,
way.
Raymond.
Was that one that you were asking me if I'd ever been to? I went to one with my nephew. It could have been that one, but
See
I
you,
think that they
Jake.
had one close to you out there. But I haven't been in years.
Really, expat Pete.
What happened?
Look at that comment. He's genuinely never seen a gun.
I've never generally seen a gun, only on TV.
Holy smokes!
Gotta correct myself. Seen security guards with ones. Where are you from? Where's he from? Can't be from the United States.
That's like I seen me a mermaid once. I mean, that's like from Hunt for Red
I've
October,
fired,
I think that was. Seen me a
I've
mermaid
fired
once.
everything, or quite a few, from an air rifle, 303 Bren gun, Ruger 22, Winchester pump gun, and of
The old
course
man
the
had
Air
one of
Force
those.
rifles
Was it
Well, I had
Luger or
and
Ruger?
handgun.
Ruger,
Yeah, there
Ruger,
was a
Sturm
Luger
Ruger,
too. There was a
Yep,
Sturm
Luger too.
Ruger and Company.
Ruger 1022 automatic.
That is a
Nice.
really great farm rifle. The Ruger 1022. I mean, you could do anything with it. You could eat with it, man. You could, yeah,
Very accurate.
very accurate. 10 round, right? Isn't it 10 round?
Yeah, 10 round magazine.
Texas, yeah.
That
80
gives you,
rounds.
you know,
Yeah.
extras in case you're shitty, in case your target's moving too fast.
We can buy guns in
I used to
Florida
use it for
almost as
rabbiting.
easy as. You
Outlaws.
know, my brother, he really weird. He lived in a real good neighborhood in the San Fernando Valley by a freak deal. He'd been there 20 years. $1 million home, on the corner lot, beautiful neighborhood. And for some reason, off of Van Nuys or Ventura Boulevard, one day, a chase down there. The guy got pushed into the little side streets, got out, and got shot right in front of his house. So now my brother's wife is freaking out. The whole neighborhood's gone to shit. We need protection. We need this and that. My brother didn't own a gun. So I took him and we went down when I got back. This was a while back before all the crap came down with them on the guns. And he did get them. But now I talk to friends, they have a hard time
Yeah.
getting ammunition in California. Getting ammo, you got to like give your firstborn male child away just to get some ammo. Now my buddies, they all reload, so they're in
Yeah.
pretty good shape. But um, I don't
Yeah,
know.
most of my shooting buddies all have reloading rooms
Reloading, yeah.
in their garage or basement.
That's a good way around the gun ownership laws in America. You can own as many guns as you like, but you need a permit to go and buy ammunition.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah,
control it some way.
yeah. It's just my
Pretty
buddies.
difficult because it is a pretty big business.
One of
You know,
my buddies
money.
is really into guns, and the guy across the street from me, the guy that is the multi-billionaire or whatever he was,
Hey,
or he
John.
is, he is. I think I said it before. His great great grandfather invented the flat bottom paper bag. So any paper bag you get pretty much in the world probably came from his plants in Louisiana. Anyway, he's got just an arsenal across the street from me, and he had a stroke and stuff. And while I was living there, he said, if anything happens, because we were like on a dead end road in the middle of nowhere up in the high Sierras, he said you're in charge of the stash of guns. So he had some good stuff too. He had some automatics and stuff that the police would probably not want around, would have confiscated. Hey John, how you doing? Here, what is Douglas saying? If you're going to have a Glock, I guess it's a Glock,
Gig.
right?
A
A
gig.
Glick? What is a
A
Gick?
gig. Um,
What is?
it's a toy boy,
I need
a
to.
gigolo.
Oh, okay. Sorry, guys. Stuff goes
That's
over my
okay.
head.
That's okay. We learn something every day.
It's a Thai term.
Okay, that's probably why I don't know it. I don't think anybody's asking any questions, are they? I think I'm caught up. Ammo has went crazy. That's Raymond.
Yeah, with the airsoft. Yeah, I've done that. The airsoft pistols are pretty good, and they sting when you hit somebody in the shoulder. So my
I'm
brother-in-law
back. I
says.
I lost everything. Did you guys lose me for a minute? Can you
I don't
guys hear
know.
me? Can you
Yeah,
hear
we
me?
can hear you. We don't know
Okay.
if we lost you or not.
Yeah, you did. I was spitting. Had to be. Um, so anyway, it'll be
Hey,
3 years
Bobby.
and be 3 years. I think in November. Trying to think of when. October or November. I think October. It'll be 3 years. So I haven't been back, but I talk to my friends occasionally, and they say it's what you got to go through, and that's to get the ammo if they have it. He said most of the places don't have any ammo. So I don't know. We'll see. Hey Peter, how you doing?
Yeah, I guess a gun shop would look at you funny if you walked in there and said, I want 2,000 rounds of 50 cal ball ammo for my sniper rifle.
Yeah, yeah, I would think so. I mean, certain cases, I got buddies that they swear that the new regime in the government is not going to take away your right to bear arms, as far as I'm concerned, and I get in a little bit of arguments with him there because he said no, they didn't, and I said, aren't they the ones that said they want to take away all assault rifles and everything? Well, yeah, but those are assault rifles. Well, that's somebody telling me I can bear arms, but only with the arms they want me to bear. That's not bearing arms to me. I want what I want. So we go back and forth, but they want no one to have guns. So the only ones that'll have guns is criminals. So you figure out how that's going to work.
Yeah, but you don't really need an M60 to go
No,
rabbit shooting.
and I understand the
Or
logic
home
behind
defense.
it, but I also understand the once they start telling you what you can and can't have, you're going down a slippery slope because pretty soon they're going to want you to be turning in all your weapons. They'll deprive my weapons from my dead hands if they want to take mine away. Of course, I don't live there anymore, so it doesn't matter.
We had our weapons taken away many years ago, about 1987.
You did? Australia did.
Yeah, yeah.
Yep.
It's very difficult to own a firearm.
I gave away all mine anyway, except for 138 police or detective special 5-shot belly
But
gun.
we've never had handguns.
No, you know what I got into when I was 20 years ago or something, was building those black powder Hawkins 50 caliber, and I had a couple pistols, and we had a lot of fun with the black powder at the range. It was fun stuff. Oh yeah, we're at an hour and a half. Okay, we're getting there. I think I need to race.
God, that's funny.
Just kidding. M16, good bird gun. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's the way.
Yeah,
it
I've
was.
fired
But
a
he
lot of
blamed all.
223s. I'll tell you what.
He would blame all the stuff like the shootings at schools, and I said, if these guys couldn't do it with guns, they're insane, and they would find another way to run over 30 people. It's not
Yeah.
like, you know, but I understand the logic, and to somebody to really need. Well, if you're not going to war with other people, you probably don't need them. But there are some people that go to war with each other.
Yeah,
in the
tell you what
United
about
States.
that bird gun you're talking about, John? All day long, I could pop prairie dogs open-sighted with my Bushmaster AR-15 that I built. All day long,
You were talking about that earlier too.
400 meters.
Criminals. Yeah, exactly.
Like that. Right there. Boom, looking through, bam, 400 meters, gone, prairie dog, Montana.
They give you money for them, or they just let you kill them?
No, they're
'Cause I know they
actually
used to
some
give-
people pay to go to people's farms to shoot them, but
Right.
I know a few. Well, my cousin's a buffalo rancher, and I know some cattle guys out there. So
Well, I
just
know
get
they
an
used to
invite
have
and go.
bounties on the coyotes, and they would.
Oh
kill 'em,
yeah,
it would give
Washington
you
State.
some-
I don't know if they still do, but they
don't
did
think
because of
they do.
the sheep farmers and the farmers and the nuisances.
Yeah.
I mean, they kill their chickens and pigs, and they'll even take down a cow. Range cattle.
I would have more.
So yeah,
I would have less of a problem killing a human at this point in my life, an asshole, a degenerate, whatever.
you'd bring them
than
the
killing
head.
an- Than killing
No
an
kidding.
animal, than killing an animal.
Bring a
I
head,
just can't.
You
I
get
can't
15
do
bucks.
it anymore. When I was younger, it didn't bother me at all.
Alberta,
I'd kill
same
pretty much
idea. Prairie
anything.
dogs, exactly. But I'll tell you what, it's nice when you. Well, I don't know. I don't want to offend anybody, but
Could you do it?
600,
Could you
700
do it
yards.
now? Would you go hunting for deer or elk or anything like that? That if you
No, I
weren't going to
haven't
eat it
hunted
for,
anything big game in
I
Washington
haven't
State
either.
in probably 10 years. Just
It's probably been
life and
25,
business and
30
kids
years.
and all that sort of stuff.
It's probably
Yeah,
been
but
30 years for me. Like I said, everything changed.
all my
Um,
friends still
you
hunt.
know,
Uh,
I don't mind. I don't mind if I was
the ones
hunting
that hunted still hunt.
to feed my family, or whatever. To go out and to get a head that I want to staple to the wall, just isn't big on my list anymore. Not that if you do it, you do it. That's
I
just
always had
you
I
know
always
that.
had good meat in the freezer though. I mean, they're always overstocking
Yeah,
their own supplies.
to eat and do, and they keep that away from people. I know that somebody was saying about the Indians have the ability to take whatever they want whenever they want, and I think they should. But like I had a friend that had a brother up in Oregon, and he didn't make a bunch of money. He worked part time, kind of going around the country, and he had 10 acres there, and he put like 5 acres
Yeah,
in alfalfa. He raised one cow, pigs. He would sell the weanlings and
Craig.
keep some for food, and he would poach two deer a year, and that's how he fed his family of five. All their protein, all their meat for the whole year. But he could have
Yeah,
got
yeah.
went to jail for the poaching. My biggest kill was I forget his name. I hear that. I hear that. Like I
I've
said,
had friends that have gone into different GMU, a game management unit in Washington State when they're hunting and crossed a creek line or something, a border, and not known that they were in a different game management unit and been arrested and gone to
right.
court and fined and all that crap for hunting in a
When I
in
don't
an
know if
area they
I
weren't
told I
supposed to
don't know if
be.
I told this story before, but I went with a buddy.
So you got to be able to read the
His
map.
brother, the brother that lived in Oregon, he set up an elk hunting trip there. So me and him went up there. The brother had been scoping out before season the place to be, where they were, everything before it opened. We went there. We started drinking beer and peppermint schnapps, and we woke up to gunfire the next morning. So our whole trip, our 2 day trip was pretty much shot. But
Hello,
the
Benja in
point
the
I'm
house.
making,
How you doing?
we went over. Hey Benja,
Hello,
good to see
Benja.
you. I saw a spike, probably 150 to 200 yards away. I had a 30-06, and I had to clean the scope twice to look, and it looked a little bit short, and I didn't shoot it. When I got back to camp, I didn't realize what the fines and stuff were. They had this guy's gun on his hood of his truck confiscated, his gun confiscated, and him in cuffs going to jail, and it was maybe a 16th of an inch under the ear, a 16th of an inch, and at 200 yards, I mean, I cleaned the scope 3 times, and I said no, it's not worth it. But I didn't know that they could take everything. This guy went to jail, took his gun, took his truck, took everything, and it was no fun. That was the last. I want to say that was 45 years ago. That's 55, 60. No, 40 years ago. What did I miss? Anything exciting while I rambled?
No, no, no.
Benj is here. Haven't seen you in a long time. I'm glad that you stopped by. I hope you're well. I see you
I'm
on
just always working.
Facebook every once in a while, and I kind of like
Always
Those
your
selling
hog
her.
hunting videos are pretty cool. Yeah, yeah.
you're in San Juan.
I'm gonna go
Benja's
helicopter
always selling
hog
her
hunting
chicken.
with Ted Nugent.
The
Yes,
only
Washington State does have some goofy laws, goofy
the
people.
only ones that I would have went on, I got offered a couple of times to go in Central California. They've got some good wild boar hunting, but with sidearms only. And I think you got to be a little bit ballsy to go out with a sidearm, and I think it's a little bit more. What do I want to say? Competitive? I don't know. I almost did that, but I said no. I don't want to kill a hog.
You'd need
I
a
don't like the
44
meat.
Magnum for that.
Yeah, that's what I had.
Done quite a bit of hog hunting in the bars in Washington State back in the day.
Yeah, I did too, but in
Just
California.
before closing, Mitch.
Yeah, right.
All right, traveler,
before
take it
closing.
easy. Say hello to your
Yeah,
wife,
they
and
tend to do
have
that
a
here
great
too.
day, my friend.
I've got a couple of mates who've been to bars at just around closing time,
That's
and
funny. Yeah,
he
Douglas.
he gets a choice of what's left.
Whiskey, South Texas. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. It's weird, man. My whole outlook on everything has changed. If you were talking to the 30-year-old Dave, I would have been game to go hunt and kill anything. Didn't matter where it was, legal or not legal, whatever it would take. And I've went completely the other way. I
I've
gotta
only been
find a
on a
happy
couple of
medium.
hunting trips with a group, with like 3 or 4 guys. Every it's been me and one other person or myself. Every time I've taken game
Yeah,
with a rifle,
Yeah,
yeah. And
it
like I
gets
said,
dangerous when you get too many people
I
shot.
went bow hunting a couple times with my brother, but I just wasn't into that. They
I
don't
always
die
wanted to
quick,
try it. I
I
never
don't give a
tried
shit
it.
how perfect your shot is. They don't die quick like in the movies.
Yeah, the movies where you shoot
Yeah.
somebody with a rifle and they fly back 20 feet. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
Yeah, I
realistic.
haven't seen that personally. No, I've seen different things, but not not the
Yeah,
flying back part.
I've never seen that. I did see a bouncer once take 6 rounds to the chest and still come and take this guy down and beat
Holy
him about
Smoke
half to
Tavern.
death. That's 6 rounds in his chest, and he wasn't wearing a vest. He was a big boy, but he
Oh,
wasn't
and the
wearing a
knives
vest.
too. When people get knifed in a
No, I
movie,
don't like knives.
oh,
I'll tell you what, I'd
and they're
rather have.
dead.
I've said it.
No, it's the worst. Oh,
What,
I'd rather be
knives
shot.
and razor?
I'd
Yeah,
rather
me
be
too.
shot
I'd
than
rather have
stabbed.
somebody coming at me with a gun than a knife.
Oh man,
I don't
knives
like the idea
knives
of
hurt.
being sliced.
Well, I could
Like I
show you
said,
the
I've seen my
scars.
friends get sliced up pretty
I could
good.
show you some
Mm.
nasty knife wound right here in my gut. Fucking
Well,
hurts.
according to
Yeah, yeah. Yeah.
let's see.
Mafia will adopt Mitch. Yeah, certainly will.
No, she's just a nice lady. I mean,
In case you
yeah,
guys
very
were
nice.
wondering, when I was ribbing Chuck, when I was there, the people were nice to me. Don't get me wrong, but what Chuck had told them, tried to explain to him why I wasn't drinking. Okay, it's kind of a tradition around there. They drink. It's just they're happy people, and I
Yep.
don't. I mean, I'll have one beer, like you all know. I admit you'll never see me intoxicated. Just ain't gonna happen. I haven't been in 20 years or more. So, well, when my wife got up and went to the kitchen to say, "Can I help wash the dishes?" It's just the Thai way. Let me help you clear the table, whatever the thing. They said, "Well, does when he's drunk, does he hurt you?" And my wife laughed and said, "No, he doesn't. He doesn't hurt me." So Chuck apologized to me already, and he said that he had handled it
Oh,
with them. I
okay. By
said,
Mount
"Well,
Baker. Sorry, Dave, interrupted you.
please tell them that I don't beat my wife when I drink. I just don't drink." And so I think he did, but they had a little different outlook on me than I think they did Mitch when Mitch got there. But seemed like great people,
Until
nice
after I
people.
got drunk.
And then they kicked you when you were down, when you fell down. Great people.
I love
But
that photo. Your background photo there, Rock. That's awesome. Little beach
I got to
camping.
get some new ones. That's
Yeah.
the camping one, yeah.
Man, that is freaking awesome, dude. That is so cool.
How far is
And
that
guess,
from where you are, Brock?
About 40 kilometres.
oh
Oh,
wow,
it's
cool, very
close.
close.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I miss, man. That's what I liked about being in Pattaya, John TM.
Oh,
I could
that's
drive right
beautiful.
down the street and
I mean, that's
there's the
awesome.
water. I need that ocean, man. I'm
And
gonna have to buy that place in
that
Rihanna.
shot, that's just a regular old shot. No fancy lens stuff, nothing, right? The
No,
ground,
that's my son-in-law climbed up the top of the sand dune and took that with his phone.
no, that sounds fun, Douglas. I'm sorry, but that sounds fun.
I
Holy
seen
smokes, that's good.
I seen pipe bombs before, but they were under vehicles. They
Sitting
weren't.
around bunch of guys drinking some. Got the cooler, got the beers. Boom.
Ben just saying she's jealous. What? I'm just jealous Mitch can go travel.
Yeah, I understand,
I've
Benja.
never been
I've met a
before,
lot
yeah.
of people that have never been out of their province. I mean,
No,
Yep.
that's for sure.
No
crazy.
transport, no money to do it.
yeah, it's not.
Yeah, but you know what? Like ask Mitch, between
Not-
Dow and Page and Gift and Fa, that government incentive to get everybody going saved a lot of money, right? It made it possible to go twice as many places as you would normally go if you only had
Yeah,
this much money.
But then
budgeted
again, the
in,
the
you know?
problem, with everything, it takes money to do it.
Yeah,
And
sure.
when you take work off work to go do it, you're losing that money too. So
Yeah.
it's an incentive
Sometimes
program,
people-
right? A stimulus, if you will, controlled stimulus. Not like here's some money, go. You got to like spend money to get it to do it.
Right.
So
Right.
still
gotta
the
have the
normal, the regular people that are, devastated by this virus and lockdown and rules, they really
Right.
can't partake in it, sadly.
No.
But yeah, it's helped a lot. I mean, we got
Well, I'll tell you
40%
what,
off, plus
not
money
this
per
time.
day for food.
Right. That hotel that I was in the last time I came, not this time, that was
Yeah, correct.
99.9% Thai
You're right.
people. It was 99% Thai people, and they were there because of that incentive. It helped them, gave them enough to where I can go and have a long weekend or whatever, where they wouldn't have been able to. Some of them, of course, can, but it makes it a little bit easier, especially traveling around. I know that it would. We've never used it. I got to get, maybe we will in the future. I don't know. Is it still available? I know that they bring it in and out, so I don't know if it's even available anymore. What's been
Yeah, that's true
going on?
too. Benja says also that Thais just don't know about places outside their own provinces.
Right. Many Thais I speak to never heard of some places in Thailand. Yeah, and my wife
That's
even
true.
sometimes when they were going, not necessarily the places that Chuck and all them and Mitch and were staying, but the ones they went through, a lot of them my wife didn't know what those were either. So I would imagine that's true. But she, I guess you get lucky if you, like I said, I don't know, man. People that want to come here that are watching this channel now, and you're a single, I'm not going to say elderly because I really don't consider myself still elderly. But if you're in that retirement range from 50 to 55 and you're single and you were married for a long time or you were with somebody and you just want to come and check it out, by all means, man, come and check it out because I never thought in a million years that I would find a good Thai lady, and now I surround myself with people that have found them. Joe, Chuck, Brock, Tom. I mean, a multitude of them. Tim, everybody
Even me.
on here pretty much has found a great Thai wife. Mitch has too. He'll find one. He's got a gal that he likes, I think. I think
Someday.
she likes him. Yeah, she likes
Someday.
him. I think a little. Like I tell
I
my
might
wife,
find
a little
one.
bit. She seems. I was hoping to meet her. So maybe the next time that I come, or maybe when you finally can arrange to get here, maybe she'll be hanging. And
Well,
she
the
can come
videos that the guys are producing haven't caught up with reality yet. So,
out. Right, not yet.
but
yeah.
I don't want to spoil it for them.
Spoiler
what I'm saying?
alert.
Yeah.
As soon as we either
Life
enter
life
or
rolls,
leave.
life moves on.
Looking for what's up.
Things change
Yeah, I
every
know.
day, right?
Facebook is a wonderful. Some people hate Facebook, and I can see why. I use it for staying in touch with my family, not so much in talking to them or whatever, but I can see them. So if I see them all on there, I know that they're all safe. If there's a problem, and it'll pop up
That's
and show
cool,
one of them
Craig.
in the hospital.
That's very cool. That's very cool. Yeah, what's up? What's going on?
Tim says he found mine
That's
in the
awesome,
U.S.
Tim.
in 1991. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable. And like I said, I never thought I would. Wife passed away, completely screwed up in the head, and
Yeah,
just was functioning, and went from that to where I'm at now. I look and go, wow, I'm a lucky bastard, and I am for sure. Still puts up with it. That's the hardest part, is finding somebody that'll put up with mine, and that's got as good a sense of humor as I do. And I think I have a good one, and she does. But I'll tell you, she couldn't be with me unless she did. I don't think anybody could be with Mitch. Probably Brock the same way. If your wife didn't have a sense of humor, she'd have kicked him to the curb.
I'm
sure.
high maintenance, man. I'll tell you what. I'm high
Yeah.
maintenance.
As for ice cream,
But I never
Yeah.
realized.
And I love ice cream, just
I never
too much,
realized. I never realized how much of a sense of humor Thai women have. I thought maybe they would be more blah and dry, and the ones that I've met are, and I'm talking like the ones that I met like Paige and Gift, and they have good senses of humor, man. Hey Bodo, how you doing?
Hey, Bodo.
Morning.
The Geriatric Club of
Well,
Fame.
Mitch celebrate his entry in the geriatric.
Yeah, I'm pretty broken up. Yeah, I do. I have like a body of a 75-year-old.
Well, join the club. I'm right here. We get you know what though? I still think I'm 35 or 40 years old, man. If I didn't have mirrors and had to look at this when I do live streams, I would believe I was 35 until I tried to walk and the hip wouldn't work and the knees sent pain up my back, and I go, man,
Reality sets in every morning.
Yeah, exactly.
Really sets in every
I still haven't looked in the mirror yet.
I used to tell the old wife, no mirrors in the house anymore. Take all the mirrors down. Put up pictures instead. I want to believe that I'm 35, 40
I've got
years
white
old.
out on the screen where my face sits.
And I've said it before, and it's nothing against American women or whatever, but at 65 years old, my mind still thinks I'm 40. Therefore, 40-year-old women look normal to me. 55, 65-year-old, mostly American women, except for my wife. Really weird.
Yeah, that's
they
true.
look like my grandmother.
True, Craig.
And my wife looked the same, but to me, because I had been with her for 27 years, she looked fine. But looking at somebody else that was 60 years old, even younger than me, they still looked like my grandmother. So it was weird. Now, did I come here to chase 18-year-old women? No, not even close. Did I come here for a woman?
I love
period?
mangoes
No.
and sticky rice, Binja. Yes. Here's what I look like in the morning when I see myself.
Yeah.
Right there. So, oh my God. Except the older version.
That's what the kids had for dessert yesterday, Benja. Or day before yesterday. What did I go to? Century 21?
Oh, the mangosteens were also
I forget. I went to some place and they had those
plentiful
sticky
on
rice.
this last trip. And the avocados, my gosh, the avocados were so good.
Important no-care package for faucets. She hurt her hand. I didn't know she hurt her hand. Did you know that?
Yeah. Yeah, she posted it, Dave. Come on.
Did she? I missed it. Was it in a recent video? Because I missed two of them.
I mean,
The two
time.
last live
I lose
streams
track
I
of
missed.
time, but 3-4 days ago, 5 days maybe.
Wow. I guess I missed it. That's horrible. I try to catch as much.
Well,
of
she
her
also
stuff as I
smacked her
can.
ear too. She slipped in her bathroom and smacked the toilet.
Wow, that sounds like something I'm afraid of doing. I hate to, I try to walk as carefully as possible.
That's awesome, Douglas.
My knees are
Awesome.
junk, and so my knees are junk. So I'm afraid of falling. And I remember when I was a kid, anybody in the family that we knew that was over 60 years old, when they fell, they broke a hip. It was like it all went in one sentence. Oh, Uncle Bob fell and broke his hip. That was part of the every sentence.
That's
so I'm
cool,
afraid now to
Bob.
fall and break a hip. You agree?
It was actually
Yeah,
my
so
favourite
if you
coffee shop when having a nice quiet coffee and it started raining mangoes because they had a big mango tree over the roof of the place. It sounded like somebody dropping rocks. I left there with a box of mangoes.
Uncle Rob says my girl's been 38 for 3 years now. Mine started out at 39. I think she's 42. I can't remember, but she's gorgeous to me and doesn't mind. No one minds the age, so it isn't like, I don't know if people are watching this that haven't been here, but it's pretty common sight to see 50 plus year old men with 35, 40 year old women. I think it's a pretty natural fact. Now, the ones that come and want to chase 18, hey, God bless them. Hope you got a lot of money and want to stay out till 3, 4 o'clock every morning and not sleep for weeks at a time. That wasn't what I wanted. So let's see what Uncle Craig says here. As a child, we were often without food. Our neighbor was Burt Reynolds' aunt. She had mango trees and would make everything mango, even fudge, and keep us fit while our mom was working. Well, that's cool. I met him once or twice. Not met him, saw him on the lot.
That's a good one, Bruce. I like that. You're only as young as the woman you feel.
Yeah, exactly. And like I said, it worked out fine for me. But if it's something that you're thinking about, I'm still a big advocate of Thailand, man. As far as money wise, everybody wants to talk about inflation here and stuff like that. It hasn't phased me in the least. You know, gas went up, 10 baht, or whatever. So it isn't. Could it? Somebody that's on a tight budget, like trying to live here on $900, yeah, a little fluctuation. But from what I've seen, you're not going to find any other place to live that's more reasonable than here. So by all means, again, my rant on that is, if you're not going to live in your country, come here and check it out for 3 to 6 months and see what you think. If that's what you don't want to do. I was, like I said, I didn't know what the hell I wanted. All I know is I didn't want to be in the U.S., so I came here, and we were going to come here anyway. And I stayed. I've been here 3.5 years, and things went my way. So, do I think it could go pretty much the way for anybody? Yeah. Are you going to find it in the bars in Bangkok or Pattaya or Jantiem? Or maybe not. But that might not be what you're looking for. You might be looking for that. But like I said,
That's true.
I got lucky
Free
and
food,
met
gas,
somebody
right
from
around.
Isan, so I think Isan is the place if you want to kick back or whatever. In fact, I don't know. I like where Joe's at, but you have Curry Khan, Rayong area, so not necessarily right there, but within close distance there with the water is nice and a little bit more low key to what I like. And then I don't know if you're looking for that, it's there to be found. And as long as you're decent and not some, go crazy on the dating sites or whatever, and you'll
guava.
find some kind of companionship. What's that?
Oh, I just reading the chat about all the different fruit and stuff.
Yeah.
There's so many options, and the seasons. Some things are like all the time, and others have specific seasons when they're the best.
The trees are getting ready to explode.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
got a
that's
couple
something.
of guava trees out the front. They've just finished their season here.
That's the one thing that I kind of miss here. I don't have enough room to put what I'd like to. My father-in-law grew the corn and the long bean and the cucumbers and stuff like that, but I'd like to have trees and stuff. And I guess if we're going to have them anywhere, it's probably going to be in Ubon. But that's okay too, because we can make trips there and gather fruit and bring it back here. So if I missed something, guys, put it up because I rambled. Plus, everybody else is watching too. So
I eat some watermelon every day, literally.
I like one.
Tangmo every day.
I try to
Have I
eat fruit
bought
every
a
day.
gallon of Jello? No,
Have you?
I never
Who said
really ate
that?
Jello in the States. I'm missing the joke there. I may have missed something, but
Hey,
no, I
Louis,
don't.
how you doing? Glad you could make it. Hola. I try to eat every day, fruit every day,
It's
and it
expensive
seems
in
to
the
help me.
States too. Yeah,
I'm getting really.
that's
It's getting expensive in Australia. ABC saying everything.
You know,
I think in the
prices are
US,
certain things are jacking up here. You know, I was talking to my barber. He raised his rates 40%. Went from 100 baht for a haircut to 140 baht. Fuel. He said fuel and everything else pertaining to, you know, buying your food and all that.
the
Yeah.
only thing that I haven't seen is
Tengmo smoothie.
street food, and even the other food you can go out and get pretty much whatever you want for 40 or 50 baht.
My chicken guy went from 50 baht for a thigh leg grilled to
Right.
60 baht.
Yeah, and
Benja would know. Benja,
Yeah, how
how
much?
Hey,
Yeah,
Louis
has it
Cobble's in
changed?
the house.
Yeah, so
Benja,
Louis,
how
I saw
how have the prices of your products gone up, or have they changed because of price increases for you at Macro?
I didn't see Tommy. Is Tommy here? Tommy?
Yeah, power just went up. I don't know if water's
Sure,
changed.
yeah,
Uh,
but I don't know. I mean,
um,
like I said, if you're on a tight budget, it might be a problem. But
80
stuff's
baht
going
for a
up.
nice haircut in the village. Yeah, yeah.
I'd say,
But
what would
Patty,
you
a high
say that it
rent, you
went
know.
up? 10% overall? Maybe 10% more expensive than it was 6 months ago? I don't know. I'm guessing. Because I just look at some of the stuff that we get when we're on the road. It's pretty much the same price. Like I said, 30,
1
40,
kilo,
50
25
baht.
baht.
70,
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, good
1
question. I'll have to
kilo.
look at that. I was
Is
just
that
at
is that
Macro.
cooked chicken or that's raw chicken?
That's raw. Boom.
Raw
Macro.
chicken. Okay.
Benja does, I believe,
Yeah,
most
she
of her
cooks
shopping
it,
at
right?
Macro. In fact, I've been on a few shopping trips,
Did
virtual
pork come
shopping
down?
trips with Benja.
Has the pork come down? I know my wife was, and everybody was bitching about pork prices a month and a half ago. That it was like outrageously high. I don't
Did
know.
you
It must
really,
have come down.
Joe,
Bec-
grow one in a cinder block?
What's that?
He's talking about growing a watermelon in a block. You know.
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I offered to let Chuck cut mine for free, cut my hair for free, but he forgot his trimmers on this last one.
What is that?
28
What
bucks
is
a
that?
kilogram for a porterhouse.
What is that? What she says there, Benj, on the screen? What's that
Watermelon.
word?
Watermelon.
That's a watermelon.
Yeah.
That word's
Tengmo.
watermelon.
Tengmo. Yeah.
70 baht
Yeah. There you
each?
go. She said it in the chat. Tengmo watermelon. Watermelon Tengmo.
Okay. Thank you, Benja.
Floby at the pot. The thing is, it just cuts the same length. You know, it's clean though. It sucks it. You know, you hook it to your vacuum and
I don't have any problem paying outrageous amounts of money for a good 1.5-inch steak. I still got to order that barbecue. I guess that I'll do that on the third.
okay.
when I
About
get
10
the
days
next
ago
round of
at
checks.
Macro on Sukhumvit, 530 baht a kilo for Aussie tenderloin. Okay.
For a
And it was
kilo.
approximately for 1 kilo. Yeah. So I bought approximately 3 kilo piece of meat.
That's awesome.
2 days ago, I paid 1,019 per kilo. Same place, same product.
Really. Now, I went out and I haven't used yet. I bought one of those vacuum packers. I have not
Oh,
used
you
it
have?
yet. I bought bags and everything, but I haven't used it yet.
Bag-
I haven't
bag
went out and
break,
got
right?
my food. I got to go shopping at Macro and get my
Pechenbury.
food, which would be meat, a lot of protein.
Here, I'll give you
so
I'll give
I'm
you
putting in-
Benja's map link. Here, hang on. No, I'm just kidding.
Benja, where do you live?
I think Dave probably has tried the shaved ice with the spackle tools. You know.
What's that?
Cold.
Hey,
Cold
Louis.
dessert.
Thank you, sir. I haven't seen
Oh,
Tommy J, but I'd like to send.
thank
for-
you, Lewis.
Thank you very much, Louis.
Right on,
You're the
Louis.
man. We'll make sure that all goes to a good cause. My wife is in charge. She will make it happen.
I'm sure Tommy's hanging about.
He's lurking. Yeah, he's probably lurking. He lurks occasionally. But usually when he
Yeah,
sees
but,
Louis,
my favourite dessert of choice, cold dessert of choice, is
Say hi, Tommy.
chung.
your what of choice, Brock?
My
Somebody was
the
saying
cold
something
dessert
about-
of choice is a nice cold chung beer.
Yeah, I don't know the one that I if it's not alcoholic, My wife, every once in a while, there's a place on the way to her new work that has the shaved coconut deal with the little. It's really good stuff. That coconut ice cream. Thanks again, Lewis. I really appreciate it. What is Ben just saying? I use phone chatting. It's hard for me to put your name. I'm sorry to everyone. You're doing a great job, Benj. I'm glad you stopped by. I was asking Mitch, I think. I asked you the other week, if you had
Where
heard
you
from
were?
Benja. Because I do see you on Facebook, and I do like all your stuff when I do see it, so I hope you know that. But I'm glad that you're doing all right, and hopefully you join us more often. I know you can't sometimes because you've got to sell chicken, and I
Benja
can
is
totally understand
always
that.
working and never complaining.
He
I mean,
is.
always working.
It's a tie away, I
Always
think,
looking
now.
for, a good place to sell her product, sell her chicken. Yeah, it's
Said
just good.
everything in Wahin, very expensive.
Yep.
My wife wants to go to Cha-am. That's the one that Chuck likes, isn't it? Cha-am.
Jam, yeah,
Mitch,
yep.
yeah. She wants to go there the next trip and pick the kids up in Bangkok, and I think we got a 4-day deal coming in. I forget when she told me, July or something, and she wants to go there with the kids. So that'll be the next trip. I'll tell her she has to.
I'm
use
live
her
right
money.
now, Joe,
I didn't.
just on Dave's channel.
Where did
Yeah.
expat Pete say when I asked where from on the gun thing that he'd never seen? Was it him that never saw a gun?
Australia.
Yeah.
Is he Australia? Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's right. Well, because Brock is saying they basically took everything away. I didn't really know that. You think I know more about Australia? About half my family's there, but I don't. Except that I know I
Yeah.
want to go there when I watch the couple of guys.
Every
that
woman
I
I've been with
watch
has never seen a big gun on me.
there.
Yeah.
So where's Mitch going?
Oh, I'm live. I'm live right
Is that-
now.
He says he's live, Joe.
I prefer a group of people to
I think
carry
he
the
did
show.
a great job on his live that he did, but you
Yeah.
gotta.
What'd I do? It was a bunch of this. It was a bunch of this. James's fingers going here, do this, do that. Joe's going, wait, what about this, like this? And I'm sitting here. I can't hear a damn thing. What the hell? Hey, is that the bell?
Hey,
Ding, ding. I'm
where-
over here talking to the staff.
Speaking of Joe, you just triggered in me. I watched him last night. He was live. Where is he?
He's in Bangkok right now.
No, so when I leave right there, he comes in. Bastard. Oh, there's Tommy saying.
Hey,
Hi,
Tommy
Lewis.
J. How you doing, buddy?
Tommy's always watching my back.
So yeah,
lurking.
Joe went live literally as I'm getting on my motorcycle to head to Soy 6, and I just said, I just pulled over the bike, I had map on, and I went, said that. It's like, God damn it, man.
What happened?
Because I guarantee you,
Oh,
Yeah.
Joe.
it's always fun. I like chatting with everybody in the chat, and it's like, wow, I'm missing out on hanging out,
Right.
But I went to
Yep.
the Hot Shots with Brian Flowers and was hanging out with some great people, and then in between conversations, I was popping into the chat. Hey, can't hear a damn thing, but hey, everyone. Yeah.
I'll let Rich in Life, I think, maybe, Douglas. But
850 baht.
my wife told me, I told you guys about the bill where I think they screwed up and they charged me 10,000 baht for a month. So the 22nd of this month will end the cycle for the last month. Excuse me.
Oh, okay.
I got no water. I will definitely let you know what the new bill is. But now the kids are gone, so it's going to come.
My electric bill is over 850 at my condo, my Jomtien condo. The other Wangamat condo it's nothing.
Mine's usually five to 6,000. But the one that went 10,000, I think they just missed reading the meter, and they just said, "What's the most expensive month?" And over the other house, one time the pump ran continuously, and I had all the.
Yes,
anyway,
Raymond, they did.
It was like 9,000.
Yes, they
or
did.
something, so.
Raymond. I think I recall when that took place
When
in
what
the
did?
news.
Hey,
The
JJ, How you doing?
The firearm
Thanks for coming by.
thing in Australia. When was that, roughly, Grog?
Round about 87, 89.
2K.
Yeah. So it's been a while. So a lot of
I'm
people have
hoping.
grown up without it and never knew any different. But people in the
Yeah.
day were turning their stuff in, and
Yeah, we only had the rifles to go or the guns to go and go rabbit shooting or whatever, and
yeah.
there was never a home defence argument in Australia, so we didn't need it.
I think that's about normal,
1997.
Benja, because we have the apartment in Bangkok doesn't have air conditioning. Although I think we're going to put it in. The kids are staying there more, but it's about
550 with no
700
AC.
baht.
Wow.
Yeah, I think 600 or something.
Hey,
But there's-
JJ
there was
Drones.
three of them there.
97.
Let's see. What did he ask you a question?
Yeah, it won't be
Everyone-
until 20, 30,
Triangle dirt.
34 when the Americans lose all their gun rights. Just
What year?
I'm yanking your chain.
I hope I'm dead and gone. Like I said, man, I live in Thailand now. You know, to each their own. Whatever you guys want to do and vote in and do whatever you want to in the United States. I mean, like I said, you cut me, I still bleed red, white, and blue. But I live in Thailand, and I consider this my home. So I try not to stay too much stuff. But when when you lose the ability to bear arms, I would have to say something. So I probably won't say anything else about that until they actually lose the right. Then I'll speak up again. What is
Yeah.
my power bill in Australia is $54 for 3 months. Wow.
I'd have to look at
I
my
wish I
past
had
bills.
something.
I don't remember what my
What's your electric?
electricity. I had gas. In my last house in the States, I had gas for the water heater and cooking.
Expat
and then-
Pete says in
and
Malaysia
my
it's about
outdoor grill.
$100 US per month in Malaysia. Expat Pete says.
And electric for everything else. So I don't remember.
Yeah.
Well, that's about what
I
mine
just-
is, right? Because 30, 69, no, 110, about 150, I think, is going to be the norm. But I haven't really had here alone without the kids and just running pretty much my bedroom air conditioner. Because right now, up until a couple of days ago, the kids were here. They'd run their stuff all night anyway,
Oh.
and during part of the day. And I don't blame them. I want them to be comfortable. But I think I got screwed by the electric company, and they were really rude to my wife, which I thought was strange. But again, it's a monopoly, just like it was where I lived up in the Sierras. You know, I said, well, you have a monopoly. You're screwing me to PG&E, and PG&E, we don't have a monopoly. I said, okay, could you recommend the other company that I could get electricity from? And they just kind of hung up on me. But they,
Yeah, Puget Sound Energy is where I was serviced for mine.
for your electricity.
Yeah, let's see.
PG&E,
We
I
had
just
GSE
never
for
really
Puget Sound
liked.
Energy for gas, electric. God dang it! Now I forget because one of them I had was gas and one of them was electric. Even though you're in the same freaking area, and the one
Yes.
provides both.
The ones that I fill up into the big tank, I don't know how much they are. The ones that go under sink in the house or for your cooking that most people have. It costs me 500 baht to fill that at the local place. There. Is that good or bad? I don't know. 'Cause she's saying gas is expensive too, because she needs the gas to cook her chicken, right? So that makes sense. But because every time that I've gone, it's always been the same. It's never fluctuated. The tank has always been empty, so I know that's been consistent, and so has the 500 baht. Raymond says, I have read that gun violence is that increased in Australia?
No,
No?
no. There's very little gun violence in Australia. Very little at all. There's occasionally somebody gets hold of an illegal firearm and kills a few people. I've just read an American Justice Department program thingy here that said the Australian buyback of firearms has resulted in very little decrease in gun violence in Australia. The reason for that was we probably have maybe 20 people killed in Australia all year. by guns. So it's nothing. It's not one person grabbing a gun and going shooting out 20 people like in Texas that's just happened. So we've had very little decrease, but we don't have very much gun violence to start with. So the
Well, that's good. There's nothing
the
wrong with
evidence
that, I
that they're
guess.
proposing is pretty stupid.
Oh, that's my ear. Sorry, I'm bobbing and weaving. Tim says my U.S. house, 2,400 square feet, all electric was 200. I don't know, man. I've always been unlucky with electricity. My all electric house that I had on the top of the hill, put it this way, most of the time, all my houses were, just for the house and all that kind of stuff, were 500 plus U.S. dollars. I don't know why, but I'm glad I'm here because people say, well, electricity's could get expensive here. I don't think it's expensive at all. I run everything that I really want to, and it costs me 150 a month. I can live with that as long as it don't go crazy. But let's see what this water bill. Let me see. Saying my water bill is 520 for 3 months. We pay quarterly here. Are you here in Thailand? Is that baht or is that? No, it says dollars. Oh no, you're in Australia, right? I think. That's a lot of money, isn't it, for water? 100 and some odd, 100 and 150 a month.
Yeah, now I remember. My electric was Snohomish County PUD, and my gas was Puget Sound Energy. Yeah.
The rain brings.
Wow, that took a
power
lot to
cuts
dig
and-
out of the gray.
Yeah, I got to get into some solar too. I'm looking forward to seeing. Look, I know that. I'm going to guess that I know that Tom's going to be using the same builder, and Mitch can say the name for some reason. I've lost it for some reason. Anyway, and I think that Bobby, time to get going here in Surin, is thinking about using the same guy, and he's really into solar. So if you get a chance to look at his videos, and like I said, for some reason.
Oh, you're talking about Brian's Thailand, yeah.
Yeah, Brian's Thailand. There you go. He does a lot of stuff on solar.
Yeah, Jake.
I know that Les is pretty good in it. I was hoping that I could drag Mark and make Mark do some solar stuff. I know Brock is good.
I plead ignorance here. Who's doing Les's place?
Les is he ended up buying the house that he was in, so I don't think he's building anything. I believe that Bobby is going to be using Brian. He's talked to him and stuff, and I know probably 100% that Tom's going to use them. So, what is Joe saying?
Yeah, there I just threw it up.
I made 238.
Yeah, he's done some pretty nice high-end places out at the what's it called? Silver Lake Winery area, over by the Laser Buddha area. You know, and high-end homes here.
Right.
Yeah,
What's that?
Pretty cool. Brian,
Him, Billy,
the stuff he's done is amazing.
He does top.
And his own. He's got his own. He's building his own house right now. It's fun to watch that build.
Let's see.
I'm from outside of Seattle, approximately 23 miles from downtown Seattle. That's I did a lot of construction work in Seattle, so it was about 23, 26 miles to various job sites. Yeah, Snohomish County, east of Seattle. That was answering a question.
For Uncle Rob.
From Uncle Rob, yeah.
Let's see, what is this?
Happy to not be there, too.
Yeah,
happy.
Who's that? What's the name of the guy that's in Udon there? You probably know.
God.
He built a
Udon
house.
Farang, I think.
Yeah, that's it. Something like that.
Yeah, I'm going to have to look.
He ended up finishing his house also.
He was having it built, was kind of encountering some management problems or whatever, and quality products, and then Brian stepped in. And
obviously finished it. Although he doesn't put out, at least I haven't got notified of videos, but he wasn't doing that many of them anyway. I haven't seen one in a while. Isan Farang. Yeah, you're
Isan,
right.
That's it. God dang, thank you. I'm looking at my cheat sheet right here. There's over 400 links on here, A to Z.
He's in Uncle Rob's in Seattle. Is that where you're saying? A city surrounded by Seattle. not necessarily from there. That's where Mitch was from. Still O'Brien money.
Yeah, that's funny, Rob. A city surrounded by reality.
Yeah,
Oh my
Peter's got
God,
a
I got
TV
some
sometimes.
short video, private clips of Portland from a friend of mine. Jesus, grim. Some of the stuff. I mean, I'm sure, you got to be taken in context. But yeah, it's crazy.
Let's see.
Pook, pook. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
11:30, guys. I'm
Oh,
going to have to
friend,
pull the
okay.
plug. I've got some stuff to do.
Top Pot Donuts.
I'm
I
back,
can't
Robert.
sit here.
Top Pot Donuts. I've never heard of
Robert
them.
is going live tomorrow at 7 a.m. Robert, from Vietnam. I don't know exactly where. He'll enlighten us. So everybody, be sure to join Robert tomorrow at 7. I think.
Yeah, I bet, Rob. I bet. Let me look at my calendar here
I
for
lived
tomorrow
in,
morning. What's going on?
He lived in Potland. We used to call it Potland from Southern California for 15 years, but it's nothing like it was now.
Calendar monthly.
Yes, 7 a.m. Robert says. So
7
if you guys,
a.m. Is that's
if you
okay?
remember.
Thanks,
if you
Robert.
remember.
Oh, come on. Put 'em away.
Let's see.
I'll just start my walk
Yeah,
earlier.
I'm gonna go grab a bottle of water. I'll be right back.
Grab a bottle of water. About a bottle of water. Fifth Avenue in Seattle. Holy crap! Top Pot Donuts. God dang! I did a freaking Seattle First Federal Credit Union right there. And I was surprised I don't remember a donut shop. Good Lord. I was too busy though.
All right. I've got to pull the plug, guys.
All right, Brock, take it
gotta-
easy. Oh
I
no,
will.
it's going to be just me in the chat until Dave gets back. Oh my God. Here
Well,
we go
I'll
again.
hang here so you're not talking to yourself.
No, I talk to myself all the time. It's all right.
Yeah.
7 a.m. are painful hours. Yeah, but you're out. You do a lot of. You have always have a busy day, Alex. You do. Yeah.
If you
Always
want
doing
your
something.
7 a.m. to be not so painful, Alex, don't do chili challenges.
Yeah, those are done, I think, as Alex said. Yeah. Don't blame him. I've never chili challenge and jumping on the scale for the videos. I don't do. Sorry.
It was amusing to watch, though.
Like moving around. Yeah, yeah. My feet are. I'm kicking restless legs right now. Right now.
Yeah, I'm actually going to be out in the back drilling.
What did I really do last
night?
night? I went to. I left here about 5:30 to meet on Soy 6 at 6 p.m. and I stopped a couple places on the way. Didn't get there till about 20 after 6, and I left there at 7:55 p.m. local time and was home by about 8:15 in my house p.m. last night. I had one soda water and lemon when I was out, and that's it. Took dinner at home. Pretty lazy evening. My ears are still ringing, though, from the music. It was pretty loud. That's what I did last night. Exciting, huh? Who? Who? Oh, now we... Oh, okay. Yeah. Well, I did... what did I do? I did...
Okay, I'm back.
You're back. Mitch is talking to himself, counting.
Yeah.
And
Is
I'm
he
about to
doing it?
depart, Dave.
And then I
so
think
I'll
that's about
catch
it,
you next
really.
Oh, there you. I think he's doing. I'm not talking, but talking.
That's right.
What did I
All right,
see?
Brock, thanks.
Where'd Brock go? Can you hear me, Mitch?
Yeah, I'm here. Brock was going to sign out just before you left, but he waited till
Okay.
you came back.
Yeah, Alex.
I
Where's
think the
Alex? At?
buffalo birth would
Gotta
be
take
would
her
be
to work.
quite
Have a
quite
Thanks,
enjoyable.
Alex. Appreciate you watching, pal.
Leo sounds good, Benja. Leo sounds good.
Let's drink for Mitch.
Right on, Joe. Chip challenge.
I did a chip challenge with my kids. Is that what is that? That hot chip? Is that? Didn't Chuck do that? I think he
Yeah,
did.
yeah. That was yeah. A lot of people were doing that.
What was Tim doing? Not as exciting as watching Buffalo give birth at 3 a.m.
Yeah, that's what he did this morning.
Tim did?
Yeah.
Wow.
Did you assist or just watch? I mean, did you have to get your hands in there and
Do you want to advertise on the channel here that your sick buffalo needs help and please donate to my sick buffalo, or you want to? Did it live? That's yours, I'm imagining, right? Your buffalo,
watch
yours and
only?
your wife's?
Okay. Did you save the placenta for
Watch only.
to cook it up?
I think that is. You know,
I'll admit I've never had cow placenta
I
or
never have
buffalo
either.
placenta.
It's not high on my list either, but I never have.
Carolina Reapers.
When I was a young kid, before when I
They
didn't
saved
eat
it to
a
eat.
bunch of
Very
stuff,
good.
but we went down to Chinatown. I remember when I was young, on some kind of a field trip, and I'm going to say I was like 12, and they gave me this sandwich that was the best tasting meat I had ever tasted in my life, and they didn't tell me that until after I got done eating it, and I ate it after that. So it was like getting through that deal. It's absolutely delicious. I haven't had it in 40 years, but it's absolutely top notch. Yes, they did save it to eat. But that most countries they say they eat everything. They don't let. I mean, when I eat a piece of chicken, and then the kids were all eating fried chicken, and they take a chicken wing. When I get done with mine, there's still chicken on there, and there's still a little bit of skin across one of them. The bones, it's just the bone. That's it. There's not a speck of meat, nothing on that piece of chicken. It must kill them to watch me eat chicken, because it's wasteful. What they do usually, my mother-in-law will pick it all
That's
off and
great,
feed it to
Tim.
the dogs.
Yes, I have, Joe. I've had Rocky Mountain oysters a number of times. Not
Did you
here.
like them? Did you
Yeah,
like
yeah,
them?
absolutely, absolutely.
I don't think I could try that. I don't think I could
Texture
do it.
reminiscent
I have a weak
of
stomach.
maybe chicken gizzards. Maybe let's say. Taste was great,
I don't think I
but
can
the
do it.
placenta, I think I would try it if I saw it right then, like Tim saying, waiting around with the buckets. You know, like, oh, in the morning you go out, hey, check out the cow gave birth. You know, let's go grab the placenta. No, fresh. It's meat. You know, it's from inside the animal. So, of course, the shit sack's from inside the animal too, and I won't eat that. So, you know what I'm saying.
He said
Chicken butts on a stick? Yeah.
ABC said that they've had mountain oyster, very delicious, cooked correctly.
Exactly. I've had terrible cooked like gizzards that were like oysters. All the ones I've had were good, but I can imagine if you overcook them, they're going to be tough and chewy.
Since we're talking about this movie trivia, the Chevy Chase movie, where he was eating the mountain oysters, which he didn't know what they were, and he was going for the record.
You got me.
anything-
Oh man, Jake, are you still here?
The one, I'll give you more because I don't remember the name. Funny House, Funny Farm,
Funny
where
Farm.
he buys the house out there in the middle of nowhere.
Good and gravy.
Do you remember that movie? Funny. What did I say? Funny Farm. Funny Farm.
Not off the top of my head, it's not jumping out, but
He
I don't
goes into the
remember what I had for
restaurant
breakfast
and
yesterday. So.
starts eating these, and oh, this is the most delicious thing. Give me another. Oh, if you eat two more, it's going to be the record. He's going, oh, really? That's no problem. He pops it in. He goes, I've never seen anybody eat cow testicles like that. And then he, of course, yeah, Funny Farm.
Oh.
Joe's got it. Funny Farm. Yes, it's good in gravy. Oh, my girlfriend eats chicken. Yeah, mine too. Chicken ass I call it. Yours probably better for my grandchildren to see down the road is chicken butts on a stick. My wife eats chicken ass. And it's her favorite. They like chicken livers too. Do you like chicken livers, Mitch? I'm not a big chicken liver eater either. I don't like
Yeah.
livers, period.
Yeah, I like chicken liver. I don't like OD on it.
Yeah, she likes chicken livers and chicken ass, and she likes the feet thing. I can't quite get into eating the feet either. Big Mac. Lewis says Big Mac. You're my kind of guy, Lewis. That's where I'd be. Give me that, or give me Taco Bell, or Jack in the Box. I'd much rather be eating that.
I'm trying to pull up a video
and
here,
50
an
eggs.
educational video. I was like, my God, there's so much.
5 guys for me. I'm trying to get now. Tim got me into this thing, and I got to get him. His is in mothballs. I got to try to. He doesn't have a place to set it up, so I need to get him. I want to go on in this program thing. You can race each other, and you can talk on. I got to ask you, Tim, what kind of headset to get with the mic? Probably like Mitch has got. I need for racing those things. Here's Lewis.
Yeah, here we go.
Turkey
think I
butts
found
and
it.
chicken butts are overrated. My wife likes them, man. I don't. They're overrated to me too. I have to agree with you. I did have fun. I got to eat McDonald's on the way driving there, and then I got to get a Subway sandwich when I was in Pattaya. I got to eat it at Wombat, which was good, and I didn't get to get a Burger King Whopper. I didn't get to do that, and I didn't eat anything on the way home. I wanted to.
As long
to,
as
but
there's
we-
enough peppers on it, yeah. Don't tell me what it is. Tell you what, I had crocodile for the first time on one of these recent trips, and it was really good.
Yeah, that was it.
It was on a
Everybody
stick,
saying
man. It was good.
Remember earlier when I was telling you about the sausage dilemma of a month or two ago, and Paige, I think, was even saying at the same time my wife was bitching about, not bitching, but talking about how high it was. And they said a lot of people were buying alligator and eating alligator. I know my wife,
Man,
I said,
it was
just-
good. I'd never
just
had
buy
crocodile before.
just buy the pork. It's not
I'd
that
had
it's not that
alligator
bad. She didn't want to.
Your mojo. Always good for a good quip.
And Chris
That's
said,
awesome. I know a couple
refuse to eat
places you can
anything.
go.
I just had poop pass through. Yeah, I'm with you, Chris. I'm not big on it. But anyway, the alligator isn't bad. I've had it before. There's nothing wrong with it. But I told her just get that. What they ended up doing was my wife and my mother-in-law just cooked chicken. So the past. But I noticed that they started bringing pork back into the lamu and a couple other things that my mother-in-law usually feeds me. So I'm imagining that pork went back down. Because it's hard to get Thai. Once Thai person has lived the way that my wife's family has lived, everything is expensive.
Chicken feet.
Everything is
They're
expensive.
just like all fat, all skin, you know. I mean, I'll eat them right when they're in the soup or something. I'll eat the chicken feet. Yeah, I love the
I don't eat
bison.
'em. My wife does. She likes the feet too.
My cousin has
No,
a
not
ranch
for me.
in Montana. I won't say where.
I remember saying bison.
She's got a couple thousand acres though. Some
You are
great
what you
meat.
eat. Yeah, Joe says you are what you eat, so you can imagine. He
So I
likes
must
the
have eaten a
chicken.
lot of chicken ass because I'm an asshole.
Joe says he has, because he's definitely an asshole.
I like chicken
butts.
gizzards, man. I love them.
Raymond says he likes gizzards and butts.
A lot of cholesterol,
you know,
of course, you know. So
I should try. Well, I was with Mitch, and now I've kind of realized, and I've went to water. I think a lot of the stuff, because I'm borderline, or I am. They give me stuff for diabetes, but I'm like on the most minute thing you can take. But Mitch said I need to drink water, not orange juice.
Now I'm not a doctor, but water's better than OJ.
Mitch is on the internet enough that he knows what should and should not. Hey, we'll be in Pattaya for Christmas.
Right
Cool.
on,
I will
Cabo.
make it. I will definitely be there. We will definitely let. I'm sure that Tommy will keep us abreast of what's going on, but definitely we'll be there. I'll make it.
I'm
Thank you.
booking December, all of December right now. Cabo in town.
Yes, yes. Sounds like fun. I love duck. I haven't eaten a lot of duck here, but I should
I love duck.
probably. Yeah, chicken butt is good. That's my wife's favorite. One of her favorites, Benja. She had her choice on any part of the chicken. It's that chicken rears.
I just blocked out all of December. Check it out.
There you go.
There you
Liz.
go.
Mitch will be there.
I can't. No excuses for missing it.
And uncle. I never thought about that. Now deep
Chicken
fried,
butts is good.
I might deep fried. I
liver
might
pate.
nibble on feet.
Robert Mack will be here.
Soft. I
I've
don't
had
think so.
fried alligator in the States, and it was good. They overdid the Cajun spice though, because I really taste the gator.
Yeah, I think in that part they like to load up on that, regardless of whatever they cook. It's got to have that spice on it.
Yeah, nothing like a good crawfish cook.
Yeah, yeah.
Crawfish bowl,
Yeah, bowl.
crawfish bowl.
Yeah, good stuff. A big old complete
just about it.
quarters of potatoes and
God, man, sounds
ears
good.
of corn and that's good
Potatoes,
stuff.
corn.
Yeah, good stuff. And the shrimp too. They can't be. It is good stuff. Good
Okay, who can name? That's awesome, Robert Mack. Keep me in the
stuff.
loop
Be here in a couple of weeks.
so I'm
Yeah,
not
me too,
on
because
some trip.
I'll come on the electric. If you're going to be in that area, I'll come down again.
Yeah, put it
I
on.
got
Put
no
it on
problem.
that chat, the group chat later.
Cabo says you
Oh,
know
yeah.
what bar will be.
I know
That's for
exactly
sure.
what bar you'll be in, and
That's for
I've
sure.
been
Thanks,
meaning
Louis.
to get down
Appreciate
there and visit.
it. ET chicken.
It's always tonight.
Yeah, it's the most expensive part based on weight.
Misdemeanor. Hello.
Hey, I haven't seen you
Really,
in a
that's the
while.
most
Hope
expensive
you're
part.
well.
I'll be darned.
Hope you're well. I haven't seen you in a while. Great to see you. Glad you could make it.
Last night I saw
Tommy
Miss
says, are you coming,
Jean-Pierre
Tommy? Are you going to
and
come in
Miss
December,
Behaven.
Tommy? Are you coming in December, Tommy? At least for a
I
couple
sure
week
hope
trip or
so.
something? Yeah. I hope so,
Dowlo.
too.
Dowlo's in the house too. Yeah, I've got to
I didn't
start
see
reading the
Dowlo.
chat.
Oh, there you are. Hey, good
Now
morning to you,
I could
Dowlo.
say I'm gonna go grab another coffee, but I actually need to use
the
the
restroom?
urinal.
Let's-
There you go.
All right, go.
You want to come with me? You want me to carry them?
Just dead air?
Yeah.
Went to
All right,
a
I'll
new
see you in a
place
bit.
called. All right, see you in a minute. Went to a new place called Hungry Heel last night. If you're hungry, Heel premium beef buffet, reservations only. Wow, I still gotta. I probably drove past your place on the way back. I gotta have you again. Somebody's got to enlighten me in exactly where you are, because I'm gonna be going back. And I'm sure that I could swing by on either the way to or the way back from Pattaya. You got to be close. I think you said you were 4 hours from there or something. I'd definitely like to meet up with you. Hopefully everything's going well for you. Hopefully you get healed up and get those fingers done. I killed a 7.5 foot in my backyard and toasted. I'm feeling good. Thank you, Misdemeanor. I'm doing well. I hope you are. Hope everything's going good with you. Good to see you back. Tommy needs to come to Thailand. Yeah, I think so too, Louis. I'm a big one for that. I hope he does. It'll be a bunch of fun. Hopefully we get a bunch of people in Pattaya. Are you going to be there through Christmas? Are you going to be in Pattaya through Christmas, or are you going to some other parts of Thailand? Chicken butt is the last thing to clear up the fence. Yeah, Joe. Niti saying hi to Dao Lo. would be great for Tommy. Yeah, it would be, wouldn't it? I'm hoping so. And Doug will say, Mr. Mitch, the ladies love. Want to say, yeah, I guess it's. I don't know, man. A lot of that stuff I should try, and I don't know. I get a little queasy on stuff like that. Like I don't think I could go for the mountain oysters. Just something about it just would make me cringe. And the stuff's probably good because, like I said, that sandwich that I had, which was phenomenal, was tongue. So I don't know. We'll have to. I try to eat more stuff and be open-minded, especially being here in Thailand, because my wife eats the bugs, and I did say that I would try those, but haven't. Now I got the big dogs coming in here. They're missing their little white Litton, the one that passed away. We buried this morning, and she was a good one, but only 7. I feel bad, man. We took her before we went to the vet, and they gave her medicine and stuff, and I never thought that she was that sick because I told my wife to make sure that my mother-in-law knows that whenever they're taken there, the dogs get extreme, unless it's going to be, $10,000 US. At least check with me if you got to leave them with the doctor or whatever. So, but the one that the German Shepherd side dinner is coming in here. I don't think they know what to do. It's weird walking around without their buddy. Let's get back off of death here. I'll be there for Christmas and New Year's. Cool. Then going to Wahin. Good choice. I like Wahin. In fact, that's what I was saying. The Cham, my wife wants to make the next trip when we pick up the kids when they have a break from school in Bangkok. That'll be our next trip. Cabo, I can't commit to anything at this time, but yeah, I hope you can, Tommy. It would be awesome. Hopefully you can. I know you've got a bunch of obligations and all the respect for that, but if you can, it would be a good thing. A lot of people want to meet you, and me being one of them. So Raymond's got to pee. Time to pee. I know it's getting that way. It's 2.5 hours, but we're having fun. Let's see, Mr. Meetner. Things have been crazy here since I got out of the hospital. Unfortunately, one thing after another. What can you do? Yeah, I hope you're doing okay now. Everything's okay. Let us know. But good to see you're out of the hospital anyway. And let's see. I'm gonna turn the sound's still okay, right, Chris? I know I changed that setting in there, but it should be all right. I don't know. Being by myself, since Chris is here, I will check my audio, take it off of there, and move it up to there. Is that any better? Or is that worse? Let me know, Chris, if you can hear it. I brought it way up, took it off the automatic StreamYard. 11 days to go and counting. Till you'll be here, Dallo? I've lost. I haven't been following. Okay, so it's better like this turned up, or leave it on the automatic? Sounds better in my ear, but what's that saying? That ain't saying much. No, that's better, Dave. That's the distance. Okay, cool. All right, good. I'll leave it right there. I'll go back in and check and see what exactly it was on. 161. Okay, I'll try to remember that. 160. Down low, 11 days. Where are you going to be? Do you know what's going on with that, Mitch? He's saying 11 days to go. Obviously, I think
just got back with my coffee. And
I think he's coming to
Oh,
Thailand.
Diallo, yeah, Diallo's coming to town, baby. That's right.
Is he going to Pattaya or going to Bangkok, or does he know? Let us know if you're still here.
He's still here. Yeah, we're going to
Good.
be
Yeah, Dave.
Arrive on the
arrive
29th. There you go.
29th. Cool. Good for you, brother.
Yeah, let me pull out my calendar, make sure that I actually have that
Yeah,
date.
misdemeanor. Anything that we can do for you, you let us know. And I'm sure that everybody's prayers and everything will
What's
be out
happening?
there.
What did I
and
miss?
giving you. She was in the hospital, I guess. I didn't go into all. You're more than welcome to say whatever's going on if you want to.
Yeah.
Up to you, though. Have to postpone my trip, bummer, now to maybe October. The best thing that's because of that is I'll still be here in October, and I'll come visit. for sure. But anything else that we can do, you let us know. Hopefully,
Okay.
you can start coming on the live streams. I miss your
I've got the
input.
29th in the calendar.
Is that going to
Um,
be in Bangkok or is that going to be in Pattaya on the 29th? Because, well, I'm sure that as you get closer, you'll let us know because I'll definitely make a trip. I'll make a trip down there. So, and if Robert's
Ted's
coming,
Steakhouse in Beverly Hills. I've never been to Beverly Hills.
I have, but never been there.
Actually, I've not
Thursday.
caught up with Big Fat Bestie yet. We crossed paths, literally missed each other by about 3 minutes
All right, Chris.
at one of Nick's establishments, and he was busy at the time of the meetup doing his own thing. So yeah, no, haven't met up with him yet.
That was for me. Here's the gotta love that. Going to our home. Okay. Where is that? I'm not going to pronounce it because I'll butcher it. Mitch could
Summit
probably.
Pecan,
Where is that at? Do you know?
Thailand.
You're amazing. God, he's so good.
Quick, huh?
Is that
Very
far
nice.
from? I'll put it this way: is that far from Pattaya or John TM to where you could come for the weekend and we can all meet up if Robert's coming and Mitch and Tom and everybody from here?
Yeah. We could do that. Couple, what is it? 2 hours? I don't know. Give me a. Pie was pretty cool, man. Chill, laid back. Everything right there. You know, it's pretty cool. I liked it. Oh, I see.
I like that, Uncle Rob.
We all gonna put our meat. Oh, Beverly Thrills. Oh, I thought you were talking about Beverly Hill. What did it
Oh,
say?
Beverly Thrills. Oh, okay. In
Beverly Hills Steakhouse in Beverly
okay,
Hills.
okay.
Oh, now it's Soy Steakhouse. Now I'm assuming it's
I didn't.
Beverly
I wanted to
Thrills
have-
on Soy 6. Is Beverly the Steakhouse? Is that kind of a play on something else? 30 minutes from the
think so.
airport. Yeah, right on.
I didn't get a chance to
it
go
was
in. I wanted to
beautiful.
have a big steak, and I didn't have one when I'm.
It
in
felt like a
Pattaya.
kind of a hippie town. A lot of younger people. I mean, like when I say younger, I'm talking like 25 to 35.
We're saying it's
That's
30
sad.
minutes
I'm
from the
picturing-
airport.
Yeah.
South of BKK. Okay. You're about right. You're right where the kids are, in I think. What was that place that Rob? I want to say it. I want to pronounce it as Nakhon Phanom, but it's not the one that near Chuck. It's the one that's right outside of Bangkok. That's where Thailand Rob was for 9 months.
Nakhon
during-
Phanom, I think is
Yeah.
what he was. He was
Yeah.
in Nakhon Pathom, I think. Nakhon
Yeah,
Pathom.
whatever
I
the
think.
one is right outside of Bangkok.
Yeah,
or
to the-
in Bangkok.
To the
that's
west
where,
of Bangkok is Nakhon Pathom, I think.
Yeah, that's where the kids.
And then
school
south
is very,
of Bangkok City proper is where Dowlow's talking about, I
Yeah,
believe.
their their school is real close to that Dowlow, but so it wouldn't be that far from you. It took me 2.5 hours to drive there, and actually the kids got on a bus at 8:30, and they made it in 2 hours from Pattaya to Bangkok, wherever their terminal was. I don't know where it was, but and that was the one you already answered. Was the Peter? Was that seemed like a hippie town? Hippie town. That was
See, I don't.
Mitch.
Funny thing is, I don't spend a great deal of time at the bars. I really don't. I do Brian's Monday meeting thing. I've done that a few times and at different places, but I move on from there. I spend a lot of time at the Wombat because of convenience to my walk, my morning walk. I can do the long run or walk down to the end of Jomtien Beach and on my way back get my coffee. But since I've been back from the road trips, I haven't done that. I've been home taking my coffee. So, yeah. Do I have a favorite bar? No.
towards the end.
Do
of
I
the
have my
month,
favorite
Robert said.
bar stream? Yes.
So when are you actually planning on coming? The first part of next month? What are we in, May? First part of June, Robert? I'm guessing?
Yeah,
my
south of Bangkok.
pedals.
There you go. Pai was beautiful. Very, very chill. Very chill. Hippie town. It felt like that.
Dallo says from our house to the center of Bangkok on the BTS is 30 minutes.
Beginning
Okay,
of
so yeah,
June.
maybe
Okay,
close enough.
Robert.
Or we can maybe meet up in Bangkok. I
Not
don't
long,
care.
really, in terms of being here.
Yeah, beginning of June. Okay.
Yeah, exactly, Bob. Or Rob, Uncle Rob. It's like,
Gonna live
yeah.
in Vegas.
Now,
Yeah.
the beauty of it is, if I want to go to the bar, want to go to a meetup, want to go to like Peaky Blinders on this Friday at say 1 o'clock with Tom and a few other people, I can do that. So that's happening.
I want to use my. I want to use my Echo.
Oh, there you go, Chris.
Echo.
Wednesday time slots are free. Dana and Jib are off. Hey,
They're off.
speaking
Or...
of Wednesday, is today Tuesday? What day is it? Oh yeah, because I went to the Monday meeting last night.
Oh,
Okay, yeah.
are they going to change? Or no, they're not. Are they going to do it at a different time
Thanks,
slot?
Robert.
Do you know? Do you know, Chris? Are they going to do it? Hope they keep it going.
I would think if,
like
if Jib's going back to study, I think they probably won't do a live stream on Wednesday. That's what I'm kind of gathering.
Well, I mean,
that
are
right?
they going to do it on a different day, a different time? Does she go to work all week? Probably going to change.
Oh, maybe they better double up on Tuesday, huh?
Yeah. Let's know when I get. Okay, cool. I'm sure that we'll know too, because I definitely will go. I definitely will come there if you're going to Pattaya. I will definitely come when you're there, Robert. Even if I would like to take the Forza, although my wife probably won't be too hip on that. Although the electric hot rod's pretty nice, man. It's a good vehicle. I'm glad I got it.
It's a nice looking car. I didn't get a chance to ride in it, but I did look at it.
I was hoping you were going to get a chance, but just didn't work out this time.
Yeah,
It's,
stuff kind of happens. Ask misdemeanor. Shit happens, huh?
Yeah, it does happen. That's for sure.
One day you wake up and there's a wrench thrown into the gears, and you got to kind of change plans.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. That's just the way life is, isn't it? Isn't that part of life?
Yeah, it is. Life can suck
Yeah,
in
it can.
paradise. It sure
I've been
can.
there. God, I got a mess here. What a mess. Okay, my coffee.
I was talking to Dow last night, and she was talking about a light for the car, right? And after about 30 minutes of trying to deduce what light she was talking about, it was actually she was talking about rice, putting rice in the car. Having shitty hearing really sucks.
Well, there's so many nice places here, Mr. Meaner. Hopefully, when you can come in October, that's when it's starting to get good here. But there's so many nice places. I wish I could travel a lot more than I do.
I hear you,
Let's see.
Misdemeanor.
What's Chris
I hear
saying?
you.
Dana will just be doing videos and sporadic live streams. Okay. Yeah, he's busy. They all are. I still want to meet up with Dana and with both them too, and you when you end up coming here. Chris will be coming here hopefully shortly, but he's yeah. I don't know, man. Things.
There is a Peaky Blinders restaurant in Pattaya, and I'll tell you what.
That's the one
food,
you went to, right?
the setting, the staff, the quality, bar none, top shelf in my book. I've been invited to a lot of different places to eat, and as you can tell, and for me, and no offense to any of my friends, but for me, the best burger I've ever had in Pattaya to date has been the Peaky Blinders burger.
Hello.
Called the PB burger, right on the menu.
Everybody said the food was outstanding, right?
I mean, it was frickin' top shelf. Yeah, it was really good. Aussie beef, cooked exactly the way I requested it. Rare. Yeah.
Oh, this is Robert. He was telling about when he went to the hospital. I'm guessing that was before you came here, right, Robert?
Yeah.
I believe.
Yeah, in March.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
I'm ready
right out
for
of the
3
boom.
to
There you
4
go.
day vacation. Any suggestions?
I was surprised at how decent the pricing was.
I'm thinking you need a 3 or
That
4 day wherever you can set up in the hotel your racing wheel and. I'm kidding, Tim. Off the beaten path.
that
I don't know.
burger
Have you
was
been?
like 210 or 220 baht with chips.
Have Have you been to Pachuap Currycon? That area down there? Chaam,
Who's that?
Hua Hin. Tim said he's looking for any suggestions of places in Thailand off the beaten path. Actually, where's T from? What's the name of
Yeah,
the town
correct, Robert.
that T lives in?
I, I think
Pass.
T's in Chumpon, isn't he?
Yeah,
I
Chumphon.
think.
Chumphon I like too. It's low key, but I
Let me
think
pull up
I
their
really
menu. I'll
like
put
that
up the
area.
link here.
I really
See if I can
like
find it.
I really like Pachuap Currycon, and I don't know if you're driving. That's going to be a long drive. it
Well,
it how
You did that drive in one straight
yeah, dude.
line, so don't be talking smack about how long a drive it was.
yeah, you can probably in the truck from Udon, however long it is to Bangkok. It's about a how far is it from Bangkok to Pachuap? 3 hours, 4 hours. It's probably 8 hours from where you're at, uh, but it's a nice place. But 3 or 4 days, I would say more like 5 or 6, for if it was me. But I liked it. That's where Joe and Gift are at. But there are areas
Beautiful down
around
there.
there that are real low key. So
Definitely,
Cham that I was
definitely a
talking about
menu.
is right there by Hua Hin, Hua Hin, and I like that. That's where we're gonna go next. But
Valentine's
a
Day.
lot of
So
good places.
God dang it, I can't. I hate it when I can't find a menu online. Off of memory, there's like 5 different sections, and I was like in the second one. You know, the appetizers, and then whatever's and burgers and whatever's. Now, they had steaks and
Then
stuff
to
like that, and that was in the 800 baht range. But I was in the 200 and some baht. You know, you get shrimp dishes or a burger or whatever, and it was just freaking excellent. Caesar salad, you know, that kind of thing. It's right around 250.
I did find one here in Surin, Craig.
That's awesome,
Same
Craig.
thing.
That's
The one
awesome.
place that you guys saw Chuck go to and Thailand Digital Nomad, the place that they stayed here in Surin, has some of the best American food, and especially hamburgers and
Yeah, it looks good.
pasta, salads.
Or looks
It's
good.
excellent, man. Excellent food, and it's reasonable. I think the hamburger, like you were saying, a double hamburger I had was like 190 baht, I think, and that came with French fries. In fact, now that I'm talking about
Quail,
it,
spinach, and lobster, butternut.
I might go over there. I might go
Boy,
there
that sounds really
today
good. I didn't even
because I
see
don't have
that
any mother-in-law
on the
cooking
menu.
for
I
me.
didn't even get past it. I don't
No,
normally
no
go for a
wife.
burger, you know.
Yeah, I
I
think I'm
don't
gonna go for a
normally
burger today.
go. I
I'm gonna
usually
do
get
that.
some Thai food or whatever, but
Now that everybody's brought up the burgers, I might do that. Here's the one who's saying Peaky
Friday, I
Blinders.
promise I will try something different. I won't have a burger. I'll have something else.
I would have went there and had a big old steak.
I had
Probably
some. I
would have
had
cost
some
me
of Tom's
1,000 baht.
salad. I had some of Tom's shrimp, and the bread that came with it to dip it in the. Oh my God! It was just.
So Robert said I've never been to Chaim, who in good restaurants. I like that. I do too. I like it there.
I haven't
I
spent
like
any time in
Chanam's a
Hua
little
Hin.
bit.
None.
I spent I
I've
spent a
only
week
passed
there.
through, and I really want to check it out.
I spent a week there when I went for the original interview with Joe when he did the interview with me a year and almost a half ago, I guess.
But are the
Uh,
noodles good, Douglas? Are the noodles good? That's the
where
question.
I got
It's just
some of
all
the
I have in the
best
village is
noodle.
noodles, noodles, and more noodles.
We got some of the best noodles right here in Surin, man. I'll tell you. That place looks nice. Yeah, there's a lot of nice places to go, man. Making me hungry. Yeah, it was. It was that, and I did the little stupid short on it, and taking a picture of that double decker burger and fries. That little short that I have on that on my channel is the one from there, and it got like, I don't know, 1,200 views or something. It's ridiculous on what happens. But the burger, I'm making myself hungry. Misdemeanor. No, best noodles, udon noodles and udon. Udon noodles. Yeah, udon noodles are good too. They have so many. The couple of places that I've been to, the best one. I've been to two here. I took Tom to one, and he liked it a lot. And I told him that the new place that my wife brought me to put that place to shame. So, yeah, they're good all over, I guess. Bruce says we're always welcome there. I'm hoping I'm going to come back that way. Like I said, the wife wants to take the kids on whatever their next school break is. They just started school tomorrow. They haven't started school. They start tomorrow. The one oldest daughter is doing a big giant production. That's why she went back earlier, of the traditional Thai dance. She's doing it as we speak, and it's pretty much an all-day event today the school's putting on, and then it actually starts tomorrow. But the next time they're off, we're going to be blowing your way, Bruce. Bruce took us to a place that had good burgers and stuff too, and I think he brought you guys to a Mexican place that I didn't get to go to. I think on my 11.5-hour jaunt from Pachuap Currycon to Surin, if I believe right, if I remember right. No, Bet's noodles are udon.
Come on, where's it at here?
All right. So I'll come to udon and have yours. You got to come to Surin and have ours, and we'll see which ones are better. I'll do that. Hey, you can come to Surin. That's a nice low key place. If it was around when they have the elephant
Thanks, Bruce.
deal,
Bruce.
I would say definitely come here.
You know what I don't like about the system, and maybe the YouTube or StreamYard, it's all the same. Maybe someone here can help me. But I try to read the chat, and every time I get a message, a Facebook message, even though it's closed, the app is closed, or line message, boom, it pops up down there on the right and blocks my screen. Can anyone help me with that? Because it's really frustrating.
When I did it, what I did was I right-clicked on that when those come up, the notifications. Okay. When I right-clicked on it, it gave me the ability to turn them off, turn off the notifications. Okay. And one time I tried it when I was doing a live, and it threw me off. Then when I did it afterwards, when it came up, I finally got to the point where it said, and it said,
like if I have Facebook notifications off, like an example back in February, I would not have known that my dad had died without that Facebook notification, because I have a pathetic asshole as a brother.
And I should probably keep it on too, because I think if something happened to I want to hope that my brother isn't as bad as yours.
Because I'll forget to turn it back on.
They sound too similar. Yeah, is what you're saying. Yeah, that's the only way I know of doing it, is actually. There's Tim. Turn off notifications.
Check out our TripAdvisor on our Oasis Bar and Restaurant. Can't post links. Well, by golly, I'm going to look that up right now.
I can do that right now. T.
Oasis Bar and Restaurant.
I trust you. Let's see.
Oh, I wouldn't trust Craig. No, just kidding.
All right, go ahead and post something. Post something again real quick. Just say hello.
Yeah.
You should have a wrench. Go.
I could split the screen, but I'm. Here's my problem: is I've got a cheat sheet with all my links.
There you go.
They sell
now you can
restaurant.
post it if you want to post something. Craig, you can post something.
Right now, I've got 10 tabs open, literally.
You do? God, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I get lost.
I'm getting
you're used to doing 10
I'm
things
getting
at
a
one
marriage
time.
proposal here. Let's see. What do you think of this last, Mitch? Blank.
Tim says get a second monitor.
From the village, but we're here.
I was looking. I want to talk to you about that too, Tim. I'm going to definitely call you. Although, maybe I'd have you come on. I don't know if it's your internet or whether it is, but I'm going to try.
Second
anyway.
monitor would be nice.
I want to show you. Yeah, I want to show you the wheel deal and the crappy
Have a dual
thing
log on. No, that's a good
and
idea.
what I got next.
Okay. Getting
There it
lots of
is.
great suggestions. There's the link. So let me go to that. Let me click on that. And TripAdvisor. Now I have 12 tabs open. Oasis Bar and Restaurant. Look at that.
You
Holy
guys are
smacks!
crazy.
That those ribs look really good. Look at that over on the right, the noodles with the shrimp. That and the plamuk there over there on the right. 90 baht to 350 baht. Look at that. Oh wow, Kampang Pet. How do I say that? Oh wait, I can't hear you guys. Is it Kampang Pet? Yes, no.
Yeah, I see a lot of the guys that you have on
Good
your
English too. She
racing
speaks
thing.
good English too. That's it.
They
Popping
have
up
three,
right here.
three monitors. So I
Yeah, I
gotta
seen a
show
monitor
you what I
lizard the
got.
other day. First time I've seen one in the patio area.
And you can see. Oh,
Ever.
okay. I can see his location. Can I? I
Click
have
on
to
the
do it
pin
on my.
here
I
and
have
you
to
can
do it
see
on
my.
my. I have to do it on my phone, Craig. There it is. Okay.
Ooh, wife's cousin. So first-hand knowledge.
8 hours and 18 minutes from me, it says. But let me see in the directions where. Oh, okay, you're way up north. Yeah, but actually, if I was in Bangkok, you're probably only, like you said, I think you told me before, you're
Lord have
four and a
mercy.
half hours. So that seems about right. 4.5 hours from Bangkok. So,
Google Maps.
yeah, we'll figure something out. Eventually, I'll get up there. I'd like to meet you. I gotta give you a good talking to so that you don't use dangerous equipment. You're retired now. No need to hurt yourself at the going rate for hiring and thriving. The local economy is 450 to 500 baht. $14-15 a day to have somebody take care of the heavy cutting one day a month. Um, let's see. What is the Lord have mercy? Misdemeanors.
That's a 6-hour drive for me, according to this.
Is it? And it's
Yeah,
got to be
6
probably
to 7. I
yeah,
like
four
that.
and a half, 4.5
Boom,
hours from Bangkok.
Boom, straight shot, straight on up towards Dak and Sukhothai. Wow, shit, we were right there,
Oh, my
man. We were
battery's
right
dying.
there.
Were
That's
you
awesome.
close? You had to be close, I would imagine. I
Cornbread.
would
Someone's
think.
talking cornbread.
The misdemeanor says cornbread too in question mark in whatever pictures I think you guys were looking at. I didn't
Oh, let
pull
me
up
see the
that.
Oasis. Talking about the Oasis.
I didn't put on that Uncle Craig one.
Wow.
Yeah, Mitch had to be close to you at one point or another. Soup,
Interesting reviews on
soup,
her.
beans, and cornbread. I'd like to have some cornbread. I made some chili that turned out really good, man. Now to come to think of it, what did I have? Ritz crackers. Couldn't even find the saltines that I wanted, but cornbread would even be a better choice.
Well, I'm gonna have to download these photos. My word.
Biscuits with honey. I just ordered 5. I think I told you guys, misdemeanor in the last one. I ordered 5 bottles of honey, and they just came when I got back. 1 came before we left, and 4 they're sitting out there. I haven't even opened them yet. I'll try to show you that real quick because let's see if it'll let me sign in here. And then go to my, where is it? They're like this. This one's 99. These aren't the exact ones that I bought, but here it is here. Let me share the screen for the honey, the people
that
are in
honey.
that are into honey. I can show you this. Share. So you guys should see that. But I bought 5 of these. They're all 1,000 each, and they're most of them. This one's high at 99. Let's see what it says on 50. On the other ones were 64 baht, and the shipping was about. This one's showing 50. The shipping was about 30 baht. So it was about 100 baht. So $3 for a bottle of honey. So I got 5 different kinds. So we'll have to see what they're. I don't know. I just went crazy on the honey for some reason. But once in a while, I like putting a tablespoon in my coffee, so I'm sure this will be enough for the next year or so. Okay, how do I get rid of that? There we go. So there's my honey rant. That'll drive through.
Honey's good. Honey's good. Honey's good.
Yeah, I like it. The stuff that I got, I tried. The daughter actually wanted to put it on the cornflakes that I had, and she put it all over the cornflakes, and I don't know how she did it, but she either cooked them or whatever. They were it was really good. And I thought she put a whole bunch, and maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons made a whole bunch. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you talking about soy honey, Dave?
What's that?
Soy honey?
I don't know. I don't know what that is. If you're talking about anything that has to do with bars and bar girls, I don't.
I stole that line.
I don't have any idea.
A good friend of ours just sent me that. Did you say soy honey? I won't say which.
That's a big sign there. Isn't anymore small, barely visible. You miss it if you drove through a small road. Your place? Yeah, but I don't know, man. That's kind of cool being there. Is there anybody else in the village that speaks English, or are you the only one?
Take care, Robert Mack.
Fried chicken with honey. There you go. Oh, yum.
I've got a bottle of honey that Dow's dad harvested.
Did it? It's probably better than this stuff. Now, some of the stuff came with authenticity papers and stuff, because I guess you can usually tell by how thick the honey is, because the stuff that she's go ahead. The honey that my wife calls watered down, they take like sugar water or something and they water it down, and this stuff is being sold through Lasada, but I thought it was cheap, $3, because I could have swore I bought it in the past and it was 250 baht or 200 baht a bottle, which sounds about right. If they could buy it like wholesale for 100 and sell it for 200, that sounds about right. But yeah, it is a lot better than me having any kind of sugar, which I'm not. I shouldn't probably have the honey either because of diabetes and shit, but I do it.
Yeah, just don't jump on it too much. Here's the bottle of
Yeah,
honey that Dow's dad gave me. Gave one to Chuck and Paige. I think James and Fogg got one also.
That's good stuff there.
They're selling them for 700 baht.
Really?
Yeah, really.
That's crazy.
That's
probably good.
I mean, that's quite the. I don't do a lot of honey, right? So that's quite the frickin' gesture. I mean, they harvested it. They went up and smoked them out and did all that shit up in the bamboo frickin' ladder and.
Shit, if they can get it, I wouldn't mind. If I was there, I'd buy it. What they told me, Mr. Mino, when I was getting it in, even in where I lived and stuff, the Indians said, if you're going to eat the honey from where you live, because that has all the pollens in it. It'll keep you from getting any kind of, if you have any kind of ailments with pollen and stuff. Anyway, they said from your area, because that's the stuff that the bees are it'll help you, is what they say.
Yeah, that's cool, Craig. Having a regular place on a routine, like once a month, a couple times a month, where you can just kind of know that, boom, here's a place you can go meet up, hang out, relax. Mike's in town. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like that idea.
Yeah. See, I haven't met any. I haven't met any Farangs from Surin. I need to get out and go visit. There are places in Surin.
Chuck, no time to be sad is in the house. This is the live stream marathon.
Just waiting for you to get back, Chuck. I'm
so. Have you
honey.
had any of the honey yet, Chuck? The honey that Dow's dad gave us. Have you had any of that yet?
Have you? You haven't.
If you have, how was it?
Obviously. Yeah, I need to start finding something so I can give me something to do to go see them and stuff. Guy from California down the street has a big farm with new coffee shop.
Hey, the California garlic, man.
Cool.
It is good.
Gilroy, man. Garlic capital of the universe. and I've been
It
there
really,
quite
really,
not far
really
from where I
is,
lived. Not far. We had big motorcycle stuff in Gilroy. Gilroy's quite a famous
And when the avocados come up from
area.
Cali too, they're really good.
Yeah, but the garlic and is some of the best in the world. But
That's
we
some good
had big
avocados on this
motorcycle ones
last
there.
trip.
Hey Paul, how you doing? I'm hearing that Bobby was trying to get you to do his live streams on Friday night. How's that working out?
74. Wow.
What's 74?
The gentleman that has, oh, I got another photo in the thing. Okay, I'm going to right click it right there. Oh, now it just
Oh,
shows.
74. Okay, I see.
Oh, gone.
coffee
Oh, wow.
place.
Well, I'm glad wow. Very nice.
How about Logan honey from post office for my smoothies? Yeah, I just showed the thing here. I don't know if I can show it
Holy
again.
smokes. Sorry for the interruption, guys.
Can I
Lost my train of thought.
add to stream?
Long gone honey from the post office.
There's
for my
the
smoothies.
this is the one I bought 5 bottles and this is one of them. How do I do it full screen? But anyway, like I said, they were about
Yeah, that's funny, Chuck. Yeah. I forgot about mine until Dave just reminded me about honey. I thought, oh, we have honey.
yeah. I once in a while I like a tablespoon of it or whatever, teaspoon in my coffee. Only from time to time. I'm not doesn't have to be all
I
the
don't
time. So I
do
bought
a great deal of
5
sweets,
bottles.
but I do like ice cream. Mmm. Yes, I love me ice cream.
Oh, has it for tea? Is that what you said? Ah. I don't know. It looks good. This stuff was good that I had. Like I said, I had it once before I left, and then when I came back now, I haven't even opened up the boxes of the other 4 bottles that I bought. Why I did that, I don't know.
Beautiful day.
Yeah, gave Bobby a tentative. Yeah. Oh, cool. Good. I'll be watching, Paul, for sure. All right. What has it been? 3 hours. No wonder Chuck's still.
Holy smokes, really?
Yeah, I think it's time. All right,
Get busy
guys.
living or get busy dying. Yeah.
I think I'm going to end the live stream here. What is today? Tuesday? So Thursday, Thursday morning, 7:30. I'll go back on. Robert Mack in Asia. Remember tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. if you want to jump on and see what's going on in Vietnam. He'll be doing his tomorrow, 7 a.m. Thai time. Chuck, thanks for jumping on. Always a pleasure. And hope to meet up with you soon, too. But I think you're going to be super busy. Like I say, I think when you get back, we put Mom on a Forza 350
like
and do a
Little
bike
plastic
run.
bear.
I'd be game for that. Can she drive a scooter? We'll see. Definitely want to talk about that. But thanks everybody. Misdemeanor. I hope everything goes good for you. My prayers are with you. I want to say thanks everybody for coming and all the support as usual. And I will catch you guys on the next one.
Take care, everybody.